I had Jack Black, I guess. Someone else said Smokey Yumi. I said Boyjack, and the first person said, I was thinking of Game Boy.
Sorry. I half expected to come in and just hear everyone just screaming with monkey noise, there it is.
Yeah, we just kept doing it after you left.
Damn, yeah, exactly. That's what I was waiting for. Like, yeah, exactly. I just come back and it just.
Anyway, hello.
God.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the latest episode of Legends of Nocterith Bloody Gold. People, at least we've really started gravitating towards the two revealed apes that have showed up in the game, and apparently they really like they wish to reject humanity and return to monkey. So
Okay. In fairness, Mitchum and Oz are the ones that are returning to Monkey. I am trying to ascend to Catboy.
Reviews and opinions of Bloody Gold do not represent the views and opinions of Striking Cold Iron or other games whose name I can't remember.
Hi, Shadow. How are you doing?
How did you forget
Oz pinned me. I was actually like eating my breakfast, and when Oz pinned me, I was like, okay, gotta eat faster.
I was about to fucking say, like, I just imagine like Shadow's just eating his breakfast, just like, oh, this is a nice morning, and then Oz just breaks into the room, just
Comes through the wall right next to where the door is.
Yeah, exactly. There's an Oz-shaped hole in the wall.
No, see what y'all don't
like
realize.
the Kool-Aid man.
No, see what y'all don't realize.
Oh
is
yeah.
What y'all don't
Fuck is
realize is I
happening?
sent a monkeygram to get Mitchum, and the monkey just threw a rock at Mitchum's head. He was like, "Oh, D&D."
Oh, yeah. Enough of the monkey.
Yeah, I was just chilling in my room, completely forgot about the session, got hit in the head with a rock, and was like, "Oh yeah, D&D."
Yeah, just light bulb.
Also,
right,
how the
the
fuck
ape
are we
running
here
direct
before everyone
toward
else?
me.
Good question.
You guys are always early.
No, like, how are we here without like Zoman and Gregor?
Yeah.
Because they
Oh,
were
yeah.
like, we're gonna go investigate, and then we appeared before them.
Yeah.
I assume they went to a vantage point and they're like, okay, Gregor, we have to plan. Oh god, they're doing it again.
Just like, if they start dying, we'll go help, but otherwise we don't want to
Possibly,
get hurt.
or they saw it in the distance and were like, "Hey, we're gonna go over to it," like, and they just haven't. They basically he managed to beat them to the punch, maybe.
God, imagine
No,
I imagine they're like trying to plan at their camp, and they look up and they see 5 figures, and they're like, "Oh God!"
They just hear the screaming of freaking.
No. They're like,
no,
"Oh God,
distance.
there's another one."
No, what it is Gregor, Zoman, and Catwin are all stationed at a very strategic vantage point, going, okay, how do we plan this? There's monkeys, and
then
oh
Sabine
god, here come the idiot.
Yeah,
Cowabunga it is!
Yeah, exactly.
I both simultaneously hate and love this. This is
Yeah.
so stupid. This is
Just
so
like as,
fucking
like-
stupid, but I love it.
Just
Oh
like
my god.
just like as they're like trying to strategically plan, they see the group is led by Omen yelling "Banzai" as they just run to the electrical team.
Cowabunga!
Yamada!
Yamero! Wait, no, let's stop it.
No, there's suddenly just a monk. There's suddenly just a chimpanzee yelling at them.
Ooh, ooh.
How did this
Also-
one get
No,
green?
not again.
Also, this is not metagaming because this was already established. Don't fucking hit the thing with lightning or with metal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, you probably shouldn't hit it with lightning either.
That's fair.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Or you make it bigger so that it tires itself out.
And
Yeah,
then
no.
This is not Attack on
small.
Titan.
Oh yeah, if we just make
Wait,
it
wait,
so
wait.
big, it'll be moving slower, guys. Easier to hit.
It'll be a much bigger
doesn't it like
target to hit.
explode and become small again?
Hmm?
didn't we discover the thing where it becomes big then small?
Yeah, it becomes
we did,
big,
though it hasn't reached the threshold to become small yet.
and it becomes big, and then lets out a big fucking attack, and then gets small.
It's like a
Yes.
huge AoE or something, right?
I don't think
milk
it's a
the island.
huge AoE, but it is an AoE.
It's like a fucking Voltorb.
Oh yeah, self-destruct. But it does look like a Pokemon, I gotta say.
I don't
I'm
think
so
it looks
dumb.
like a Pokemon, but
I typed Twitch into the Twitch search bar. I literally need to die.
It looks like a dual monster.
that's like typing
Man.
Google into Google.
Literally, I just did that. What has come to my life?
No. It doesn't look like a Pokemon. It looks like a dual monster.
It looks like a Digimon.
Oh. We all got different
No,
opinions.
it doesn't have enough belts. It doesn't have enough belts or guns to be a Digimon.
Nah, that's a Bakugan.
That's
Digital
That's fair.
monster.
Bakugan, yo!
Yeah, no, Wit, you're right. There's not enough to make Rule 34 of it, so it's not a Digimon.
God.
Why?
It could also be magic.
You know what? It's not. It's not
I think it's
sexy
a
enough.
magic.
It's not sexy enough to be Yu-Gi-Oh either.
Damn.
No, there are some that are just there's some monsters that are just fire.
I feel
That's
uncomfortable
what dual
calling
monsters are.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
They're the Yu-Gi-Oh ones. They're dual monsters.
I feel uncomfortable calling Yu-Gi-Oh sexy when the characters are, or when the characters in the current anime are early teens.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know what it is? It fits in that weird space of Persona where it's not hot or it's not
Choose your
epic,
next
it's just
words
weird.
wisely, friend.
Yeah.
No, like the
I
Personas,
think
like,
he's talking about
FBI waiting
like
to bust down the door.
yeah,
no,
like,
I think he's talking about like the SMT monsters.
Oh, okay.
FBI open up.
yeah, like the actual Personas themselves. It's not in that category where they're
Oh, I see
weirdly
what you mean.
sexual.
Okay.
It's-
I was
it's
like,
not the
all right,
weirdly
but you're on
sexual or
thin
super
fucking
epic.
ice,
Oh,
buddy.
we're clear.
There's
clear,
literally
No,
like
Nate,
3 of them, which is just
He has a
succubus.
point.
You know they
Mirai is
have
a
like
thing.
actually biblically accurate angels like thrones and stuff
I do. I
in
fuck.
SMT.
Oh, Biblical Engine, they just look cool.
They do
Yeah,
look cool.
they have like
Yes.
all 3 echelons as well, which is like it's not just a wheel with eyes.
Yeah, but the lightning thing is like that weird side of Personas where it's just kind of a weird design that's not as like grand or epic.
Hmm. Anyway,
Okay, when
speaking
you
of
said the weird
segues,
design,
dice.
like Mara,
Nice.
That's,
for some
where's
reason
Venus
when
at?
you said the weird designs, I was like, Mara?
Oh god, I forgot. I know nothing about Persona or the Shin Megami Tensei series other than the penis chariot.
Yeah.
That's all. That's
think
all I
everyone's
am
looking out for
conscientious
the
Oh
of.
penis.
yeah, did you see that they sent an Among Us chicken nugget in space?
Oh god.
Molt is the latest one you kill God.
No, you don't kill God. You make a deal with God for 2 avocados for $10.
No, you literally shoot him
Holy
avocado
cow.
gun head.
I make a deal. God.
2 avocados for $10.
Yo, we should do karaoke night. We should do karaoke night, bro.
God,
Dang.
I wish we could do karaoke night, but I think Twitch would fucking some Twitch bot would fucking ban us straight out of existence.
I mean, we could also
Oh,
just do it
singing
in
a
the
popular
Discord
trending
Can we do it
song?
in Discord? That's a fair
Ban.
point. We could just do it in Discord, but I don't know. I don't know. Either way. Who hasn't picked a color in a while?
server.
Other than you. Fuck off. No.
Other
No,
than
I'm
you.
kidding. Alright, fine, Oz. What color do you want to pick?
Coffee.
Ooh, nice. Coffee it is.
I always pick the coffee, guys.
Ah, yes, brown. The same color as the chimpanzee that you guys are having nearby.
Hey.
This is gonna be such a memed fucking episode.
Ghost comes back and just just doing bunky noises.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm scared.
Guys, I'm scared. Puck's last words.
I want
Guys,
to go
I'm
home
scared.
now. I want to go home.
My,
Yeah.
Grandma, pick me up. I'm scared.
Mom, pick me up and eating bananas.
Oh, I mean, that is kind of accurate, though, considering that, you know.
Also, for reference, this is what I meant when I said sexy persona. She's literally a succubus.
Oh boy.
There's like 3 of them.
Sorry, just watching
Exists
the
in
gif of the chimpanzee with a stick. Mitchum says,
Yeah.
uh-oh.
No.
That cut me off guard. That cut me off guard. Don't give Mitchum. Don't give nature ideas.
Oh, you think I haven't already had that idea? But you already saw a gorilla chuck a rock at Puck. He grabbed a
with the
fucking
damn
boulder
stick.
and chucked it.
Since we're still on the subject of persona,
Oh,
this
boy.
is your annual reminder that Satan is sorry, not Satan. That Hitler is being puppeted around by the embodiment of evil in Persona 2.
Yep.
So Shadow, pick a
This is
color.
Just some weird- I think I picked it last time. So
Oh, did
I
you?
think I'll
Okay.
skip on this. Yeah.
You know what? This time, Mitchum, you pick a color.
Purple.
Purple. Purple it is.
Burble.
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 Bunger.
Burble. Bunger.
Bunger.
Bunker, 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 bunker.
This is we're not even starting yet.
I'm going. Can I quote something? I'm going to quote a very good meme of my life like a movie, my life like a YouTube poop. That's basically what we're doing.
that is very analogous to what's happening here. It is incredibly stupid.
It's very stupid. Chat, you should start
We're
huffing
getting out. We're
copium
getting
right
out
now.
all of our silliness and stupidness before the game starts proper.
We're gonna.
No, no,
we're
no.
gonna-
For
we're
me,
gonna-
it is I am afraid I'm gonna die, so I'm being dumb.
We're coping.
Yeah, I
You're
need to. We
coping
need
with
to
your
keep.
Go.
Coping.
This is my
You're
coping
coping
mechanism.
with humor.
We have to
This is my
procrastinate
copium,
the session
leave
as
me alone.
long as we can because
No,
we're
no,
all
what's
about
that
to
on-
die.
Yeah.
Who's
No,
ready
no,
for
what's
that
that,
second gorilla attack?
Yeah. No. What's that? That feature on thing. Dying sucks butt. How do you mortals cope with mortality? Violence, general sluttiness. Thanks to denial, I'm immortal.
Stop with the monkeys! Stop with the monkey noises! Hi, Venus. Oz has been rejecting humanity and returning to monkey.
Nature, you need to fucking name this. You need to name this fucking stream Ape Escape for fuck's sake.
Oh, that's not a bad one either. I named it Reject Noircaster, Return to Monkey.
Next Bloody Gold highlights compilation
No.
is just gonna be all the times I made
Reject
best
crab,
noise.
return to monkey.
Reject.
All right.
Return to Monkey!
Reject crab.
I'm out. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, see you later,
Bye,
Ryle.
Ryle.
You know what? Sure. Isn't it a Chinese or Japanese myth involving a crab and a monkey? I'm pretty sure that's a
Can you
thing.
imagine?
That
Can
sounds
you
familiar.
imagine?
That does sound like a thing. I'm pretty sure that is a thing. There's a thing
Hold
where
on,
a monkey and a
wait.
crab fight each other.
Sun
In the
Wukong?
Godzilla?
Not
I was gonna say that's Godzilla.
No, it's not
The crab and the
Godzilla
monkey,
either.
also known as Monkey Crab Battle or Quarrel of the Monkey and the Crab, is a Japanese folktale. In a story, a sly monkey kills a crab and is later killed in revenge by the crab's offspring. Retribution
Hey, yo.
of justice is the main theme of the story.
Stop it!
What the?
Oh, shut the fuck up! This isn't funny!
You want me
Oh,
to stop?
Stinky.
God, no, please.
I mean, let's be honest. What did you expect when you gave the party monkeys?
You look
Like,
in one of the cages and it's
You
literally
gave
that one
Oz
gorilla.
monkeys.
Not the one gorilla, the one orangutan from the meme just, uh-oh, stinky.
Vettel's gonna fucking send a lightning bolt through that one.
I know Venus is more mature than the rest of us, but you gave us monkeys.
Well, they're not monkeys, they're apes, but yes.
You could have
Same
probably
thing.
expected better from Striking Cold Iron or New World Frontier, but we are all dumbass.
Also,
Pure of
nature.
heart, but dumb of ass.
Also,
Yes.
nature.
Mm-hmm.
Nature, I swear to God, if one of the monkeys manages to throw a stone more than 160 feet and you name the move Sniper Monkey or Simp, I swear to God.
Anyways,
I was
moving
making the
on.
joke that if we all had an in-person session, half of it would just be all of us but you just making monkey noises and you just sighing at us.
Who's making monkey noises?
Guys, we can't all die if we just keep making monkey noises.
The monkeys,
They
we will
died
live
like they
on.
lived,
It's
fucking
like, I was
screaming.
thinking if there was ever an in-person Bloody Gold session, it'd just be the rest of us making monkey noises and you just sighing at us.
It's the equivalent of the laughing wolves, but it's monkeys.
Yeah. I love. You keep fucking up, we keep yucking up.
Alright, anyways, it's 7:33. We should probably begin diving into things. So, before moving any further, and hopefully... I won't even finish that sentence.
We're just a goofy little guy.
We're not. No. No. Anyways. Could one of the party members please tell me what happened last time we left our heroes?
Wetzel decided in his infinite stupidity to go to the dream world during a chaos storm. And it surprisingly didn't drive him insane, which is surprising. Instead, he saw what apparently was a vision of the future of a burning boat and a two-headed snake baby. When Wetzel awoke, he awoke in the very soft and cuddly arms of Arson, who he is slowly opening up to, not by choice, but out of necessity. And I think Arson is now starting to adopt Wetzel. I think that's safe to say.
Copium.
Wetzel went out into the storm to see, and it's literally the meme of, "Hey Wetzel, what's the weather? It's gonna rain!" And it's still raining.
It's raining sideways!
It's raining sideways! What? People are running for their lives!
Oh god.
And everyone kind of got out and went, "Hey, is this gonna get better?" And we were all like, "No." And then Wit, even though they said they wouldn't use their sending stone during the storm, and
Well, I got an answer. I got a message from them, so I responded. But
yeah, they started it.
Basically, the B team of Zoman, Gregor, Catwin, and my favorite bug girl, they were all like, "Hey, we're safe. We found a cave. Looking pretty good. Also, there's a boat."
I can't believe you forgot Katir.
Oh yeah, Katir, elf boy. And they were like, "There's a boat. It's on fire. We're gonna go investigate that." And that's like, "We need to fucking go now." And so we all trudged through the rain, and we're all probably gonna get cold at the end of this, because nature's a fuck. And he likes environmental hazards, and we were stupid for running out in the middle of a fucking hurricane like we're fucking Florida.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Anyways,
D&D become Florida Man.
D&D become Florida Man. And the party went to the boat, and lo and behold, monkeys were in the boat, and they were all running around trying to get out. And Omen, in his vast knowledge of power and sanity, decided, "I'm gonna open the cage." And he opened the cage.
Whit was the one who decided it at first.
Oh, yeah,
and
Whit
was like,
was the one
"Oh,
who
help
decided.
me."
Yeah, Whit was the one that decided, "I'm gonna open the cage," and we just took a step back and it ran. And we were all about to think, "Oh, we're gonna fight monkeys," and then lightning struck somewhere, and then the fucking ghost from Scooby-Doo Cyber Chase popped up.
God damn it!
And it's now trying to kill us. And then
Omen went into the
Puck
boat that was
stupidly
giant.
tried to. Puck stupidly tried to unintentionally made aggro with a fucking gorilla. Also, Omen's luck. There's a fucking crab.
A giant enemy crab.
Giant enemy crab.
I believe it's a special crab too. because it had art and everything.
Step beyond a baby.
Yeah.
So we are currently fighting crabs, a lightning demon, and monkeys. So today's the TPK
Hey,
episode.
they're apes. They are not monkeys. There's a difference.
So today's the
Shut the fuck up.
TPK episode. So
Oz, I swear
everyone,
to God, I'm gonna kill you.
No.
so today is the TPK.
Tomorrow.
So today is the TPK episode. So everyone say goodbye to the party.
This isn't gonna be the TPK episode, probably.
Okay, everyone. Out of spite,
Implying
let's all
there
do
is gonna be
nothing
one?
and murder each other. So this is the TPK episode.
Damn, alright.
But one would have to remain. Who will remain? Are we going to leave a traumatized Puck behind?
No,
Who's
we
gonna
leave no one
Survivor's
behind. No. Whoever, we kill Puck first because
we have to make Puck. No, we can't make Puck suffer. He has to think about the rabbits, and we just put him down.
Yeah.
Just leave it to the monkey.
Yeah.
The
Uh,
Just let the
and
monkey.
then-
It's a gorilla.
whoever's
It's
left,
not a monkey.
slap the monkey in the face and wait for the monkey to kill you.
Last person standing gets to level up.
Yeah.
God, I hate this.
No, Venus, Vetzel, and Arson should survive because they're the most unlikely to survive, and they need to live on so they can become mother and son.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Oh God.
That came out weirder than I anticipated. I meant
Yeah, a
I
little
meant
bit.
in camaraderie.
Are you Ghost? You sure you're not sure you're not going through something or?
I don't know what Freud means. Nature.
Okay, Freud was weird. Anyway, is there anything else the party recalls they feel is important to note?
We somehow got here before the people who told us we were going to investigate would get here.
Mm-hmm.
So here's hoping someone comes and they're just like,
Here's
And
hoping
so-
they didn't die.
yeah, here's
Mhm.
hoping they didn't die, and here's hoping Zomi can just acid splash the lightning thing. Acid splash. Anyway.
Simply splashing.
Splashing.
Toby Delightful?
Yeah. What?
That's like the exact voice of one of a Gravity Fall character.
I was
character.
making a reference to the Wild Thornberries.
Yeah, the whole
Oh.
Oh yeah, simply smashing.
Horrid. Never do that again.
What's wrong, Venus?
Have we picked dice yet?
Yes, we have.
Cool.
All right.
Inspo?
Anything?
So,
We have not done
that's it.
inspiration yet. But first off, is there anything else, or is that, or does the party believe that is all?
I mean, there's a fire snake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Weird.
cool.
Weird, ain't it? Anyway,
Isn't it?
Oh my god, I don't know how I never put it together, but Nigel Thornberry is voiced by Tim Curry. Of fucking course he is.
really? Huh.
Yeah. Nigel Thornberry is also sometimes a cross-dressing scientist.
That I'm not surprised of. That I am not surprised of in the slightest. Anyways, without moving any further, we shall see to whom the fates smile kindly upon this day. Woo! That is a 5, so Arson gets a point of inspiration.
Yay!
And secondly...
I'm gay.
Whoa.
Ooh,
That's a 6, reroll. That's a 6, reroll. 1! So Omen gets a point of inspiration. So, I actually forgot about the bonus question. What day is it?
It's the same day.
Well,
What day is that?
Well,
We
well,
started
now it's
night. It was the night of the 11th, I think, last session, right?
it's either the night of the 11th or
Let me
very
check,
early.
let me check. Yeah, last session it
Has it- I don't
was
believe
the
it has
night of the
crossed-
11th when we started.
Yeah, I don't believe it has crossed midnight, I don't think.
So it's still the night of the 11th then.
But we don't know that.
Anyway. So, unless there's anything else we need to cover, and without further ado, I suppose there's only one final question to ask the party here today. Is everyone ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons? God fucking, I hate all of you.
I swear to God, Nature at this point.
Me
just
too, Nature.
What was that?
That was my crab noises. Snip, 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 snip.
Oh.
Snip, snip, snip,
All I heard was like, what?
No, that's Mr. Krabs.
Oh no, you're trying to do.
SpongeBob boy.
I've overdosed on. I've overdosed on ketamine. Anyway, so
Overdosed on ketamine.
without further ado,
God, I swear to God.
Guys, come on. Game face,
all
game
right,
face.
I'm just gonna
game
add an
face.
extra 0 to this enemy's hit
No.
points.
Game face, game face.
Cat, I promise we have not been drinking. We have not been consuming anything. We're just idiots.
I'm just a goofy little guy.
Just a silly look.
You're just a quirked up tiefling.
Silly
Uh-huh.
little creature.
Uh-huh. Anyways.
We're ready to play D&D. Points a gun at, yes, in your general direction, but it's like a water gun.
So, as we return to our band of heroes, as I change the music.
Game face. Let's do this.
Yeah, where's
Dong,
the
dong, dong.
combat theme? Here it is.
I'm standing up right now. I'm all hyped.
Hype.
It's gay time.
Turn the crab into a drum.
Oh, actually, I forgot. Let's also grab. I need to grab some other ambience because it's still
Wayne
quite a
sounds.
storm, and yeah.
Not the rain sounds, the Wayne sounds. The sounds of the guy named Wayne.
Bruce Wayne?
Yes, it's just, I'm Batman.
I told you all about the dream I had
Yes.
about Whit and Betzel going to elementary school with Bruce Wayne.
No. I'm gonna shut up now.
They were also in a prog rock band.
I fucking hate that.
Wait, when does the crab be put in the initiative order?
Good
It
question.
depends who appease it.
Thank you for your very important question among our tomfoolery.
So, as we go back to the top of the round, well, actually, before we go to the top of the round, returning to the crashed and burning wreckage of a UNT cargo ship, potentially containing some very vital and very valuable cargo. First, let us see. Actually, it rolled pretty high. Oh shit.
It rolled higher than me. Shit.
Hang on. What's its dex? Oh my god. So as combat continues and the battle commences, the crab goes first.
Wow.
I swear to God.
Oh, shit.
The crab.
Of course.
What, a huge ass crab.
You know what? We
manages to
deserve
be
this, I'm
more
sorry.
faster than a
So,
sneaky boy.
as the crab attempts a surprise, an ambush with one of its massive claws before you manage to aptly duck and weave out of the way, it looks up at you, bubbles kind of forming at the mouth, very clearly with arms posed outward in sort of in a offensive position. And a card drives past my freaking window. The crab is going to... Well, it's already climbing up to you. It is going to attempt to hit you with a claw attack, Almond.
Oh, I thought you already. Oh, it's an ambush.
Did you just call him Almond?
Omen, sorry. Almond. I guess Almond.
Amish.
I
No,
thought
wait.
you
He's
said
not Amish.
almond.
Omen is definitely not Amish.
Or is he?
Does a 19 hit your AC?
Fuck yes.
So, as you manage to dodge out of the way of the first claw, the second, albeit smaller claw, immediately swings in the spot that you managed to duck to, as it grabs you by the ankle and kind of pulls you in before using the second claw to just kind of basically grapple you and hold you in place. As you take...
Wait. As that is happening, Arson could just hear.
So you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled.
Oh! Alright.
And right afterward, the crab. You hear the sound of the monkeys and the burning wreckage of the ship grow slowly more and more distant as you feel your feet starting to get colder. Before you realize, the crab is dragging you.
Ooh.
This is literally my worst nightmare.
It's gonna move about 30 feet this way. Actually, yeah.
Oh, it's really dragging me.
Well, actually, it has half speed because it's dragging you.
Wait, hold on. I lose 5 points, right?
Yes, 5 points. You take 5 points of piercing damage, and you are grappled. And as part of the grapple, you unfortunately cannot move, as the crab is dragging you with it out of the wreckage of the ship.
Wait, could this be a friend? Is it secretly saving you, but it's too big to know how to squeeze?
Only
lot of
time shall tell.
Oh.
Either way, that is the end of the crab's turn, as now it is the Elecron's turn.
It's done, right?
I believe this is right after you have fallen back to the ground. And now seeing once again the target before it, it is going to make an attack.
Isn't it stunned?
Oh right,
Yeah,
it is stunned. That is correct.
It is stunned.
I believe it. Yeah. Oh yeah, because of the fucking squid.
Yeah. I fully just imagine that the squid is still there. It's just fried to shit because it's been sticking to an electric fucking elemental for
just
60 seconds.
like being electrocuted and bubbling, but it's not letting go.
Yeah.
Such a fighter.
How long does the... Hang on, let me double check how long that blindness lasts.
It tries to like pull it off.
It is blind till the end of your next turn. Great.
Bro, what a trooper. What an absolute trooper.
So, let me check the incapacitated condition.
Oh,
it's
I
not
think,
incapacitated, it's stunned.
yeah, because incapacitated is a very fucking harsh status.
Yes. A stunned creature is incapacitated.
Oh,
A stunned creature is incapacitated,
round,
can't
right?
move. Okay, alright, yep. And can only speak... So... He's still gonna make an attack against you, however it's a disadvantage. As it's gonna make 2 lightning attacks, as lightning begins arcing out in random directions from the body. The first attack...
Yeah.
Let's get the purple dice because storm.
Favorite X-Men.
Well, the first roll was a total of 9. And then it's still a 9. Alright, first attack misses, I presume, with a 9.
Yeah, misses.
Second attack. That is a total of 12 to hit.
Does not hit.
All right. As you watch the squid is still latched onto its face, the magical ethereal squid latched on, and for a brief moment, as the body kind of like is stunned in this condition, a lot the what was before kind of limbs grappling and moving with its body. It almost seems to devolve into this orb, or this mote of arcane energy that just reaches and crackles and is basically like shocking wildly. As you see, with every lightning strike hitting the sand, you see bits of like superheated lightning glass arcing out, as it's very quickly just terrorizing the battlefield and just taking swinging electric blows.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the chimpanzee, who before was
It's the ape. It's the gorilla. The chimpanzee ran into the woods.
Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, it's the chimpanzee, right?
Yeah, the chimpanzee.
I didn't think it was still the initiative order because it ran off.
You're good. Yeah, it's still there in the tree. However, I will roll to see what it's gonna do, seeing what's happening right now.
Okay, yeah. For some reason, I thought it was removed from the initiative order.
Okay. You actually watch as the chimpanzee just like what was before just kind of panic screeching. The panicking slowly kind of stops as the eyes are kind of looking around at the scenario. The chimpanzee looks back at the burning wreckage of the ship before the eyes kind of widen again, just as it jumps down from the tree and is going to. Let me check it. Check the stats of the chimp. Interesting. Okay. Yep, it is going to jump down, and it is going to dash 60 feet, moving this way, before jumping into the water. As it just calls out, woo, 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 as you hear the responses of a multitude of other animals on the inside. As Omen, you just look back to see this chimpanzee running back into the wreckage, looking around, looking over at the cages.
The fuck is this shit? Noah's fucking Ark?
Good question. Next up we have Kasha. Who Kasha is going to do something.
I'm so sorry. My phone started playing music suddenly. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Didn't hear it.
Did it start playing Kesha?
No. No.
Damn. Kesha. Oh my, God damn, I almost said Kesha. Kasha. Kasha is going to knock another arrow. Actually, wait, there's a gorilla next to her. She looks really fucking confused and a bit scared of like, what the fuck is that?
Also remember, Kasha knows not to hit it with iron.
Yes, yeah, I'm aware. However, there's a gorilla right next to her, and it looks like it's heading straight for one of her friends.
Which she will hit with iron.
Puck would be so happy to learn that he thinks of them the same.
Kasha. Yeah, Kasha is going to pull out her dagger. And she is going to try and stab the gorilla.
Oh no, Harambe.
We're gonna have a lot of good health.
As that is a miss.
Oh no.
You watch as Kasha just looks like, she quickly kind of sets the bow down to the side and actually grabs the dagger from her hip. And before she has the chance to plunge the dagger into the back of this large gorilla, you manage to watch as the gorilla head turns just quickly. The arm comes up and actually grabs her by the wrist.
Oh no. Oh no.
As Kasha looks on like, what the fuck? So that's her turn. Next up we have Vetzel.
Yep, Vetzel's not happy.
Gee, wonder why.
I don't suppose Vetzel can see Owen getting attacked by the crab.
From your vantage point, not really, no.
Okay. What's close to me?
You see Puck next to you fleeing from a gorilla. You see the gorilla sprinting originally was sprinting towards Puck, and also just chucked a boulder at him. However, Kasha tried to stab the gorilla as it was running past, and the gorilla managed to catch her fucking arm, and is now holding Kasha by the wrist.
Okay.
You also see, Wit just past that with the fire snake dealing with the Elecron, the lightning elemental. It's currently stunned and fucked with right now.
If I take my normal movement, can I get within 60 feet of the electric thing?
Of the Elecron?
You're already within 60 feet of the electric
Oh
thing.
yeah, actually, yeah. You're 55
You're
feet
55
away.
feet away.
Electron. Yeah.
Okay. It's blind. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I assume plasma and acid don't mix. I'm gonna venom splash it.
Sure.
Acid splash.
Venom
Can't acid
That's so-
splash.
But still channeling.
All
its
right,
inner
roll me them
Omen.
bones for that acid splash.
Would this be with advantage?
Because he's hidden.
Because it's done.
Actually, let me double check about
It has
incapacity.
the incapacitated condition.
Yeah, is an incapacitated creature prone?
No, it is not.
No, it is not. Okay, so yeah, this would be with advantage.
Awesome.
Since I'm laying down, I won't get in the way.
Oh, yes.
Sorry.
Oh right, yeah, it's a save, not an attack roll. So either way, though I think it still has disadvantage on dex saves.
Yeah.
And
Well, I
bane.
do 2 acid. That's not a lot.
That's fair. However, we shall see if it saves. It is with disadvantage, though its dex is pretty high, as has been established. First roll is a 17. Second roll is even higher. So unfortunately, unfortunately it succeeds. Is it save against half? Or is it just save or nothing? Hang on, let me check Acid Splash. Yep, it succeeds on the save, so nothing happens, unfortunately.
Wait, fuck. I did the wrong thing. I should have walked up to it and done inflict wounds. God damn it.
Sorry, man.
I forgot I had, because I didn't think I was that close to the thing.
You're not. You couldn't have walked up to it because your
Yeah,
your movement speed is 30.
Yeah, it's
but
55
you can
feet
still
away,
move.
so you would, so you
can
would
still.
have died. Yes, yeah. If you
Yeah.
want to move on your turn right now,
If you want to
can.
move, you
Yeah.
can.
Yeah, you can move
I
at
wanna-
least 30 feet.
I want to move to this thing, and I also want to do a check on it to learn more about it.
Okay, so if you want to move 30 feet while avoiding, presumably avoiding the gorilla.
Yeah, Vetzel can kind of tell the gorilla's Puck's own fault.
You know what? That's fair.
Because it wasn't going to do anything until he cursed it.
Yeah, boy. Alright, you can move 30 feet towards the
Wait.
Elecron. What?
Oh, never mind. Sorry. You said it rolled a 17, and I forgot that it was baned. And
Yeah,
we should
even
remember
with-
that it is
even with
baned, but
bane,
even
yeah.
then, it doesn't matter.
Even with bane, it wouldn't
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah.
I was counting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
My apologies. Either way, now you can roll an Arcana check against the Elecron, should you desire. 15. If I remember correctly, it's deception was garbage. It was.
Oh,
So, in
For
that
the
case,
acid splash, does that do the thing for the storm?
what was that?
For the acid splash?
Acid
Oh, is that
splash
just
does not do
moving?
anything now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's a cantrip.
That is a cantrip. So yeah, with the 15, please choose for me a resistance, immunity, or an ability. Actually, wait. I think all of the abilities.
I think we know all the abilities.
Yeah. Illumination, lightning charge, shock, and electric form.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so in that case, please choose for me in a resistance, immunity. Resistance or an immunity.
Sorry, my internet died for a second. What'd you say?
Please choose for
Learn-
me a resistance or an immunity.
Oh, so we know all of its actions. Okay. Let's go resistance.
Resistance. The Elecron is resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage from metal weapons.
Wait, hang on. I have a question.
Yes.
Because I have a genuine question. Is my Warhammer made of metal?
Yes. Actually, wait.
Fuck.
You
I
have the
know, like-
blade
Your Warhammer is, though your Blaze Ball bat is not.
My Blaze Ball bat.
It is made of wood.
Whenever someone's not in the direct path of that thing, I'm gonna hit a home run.
We'll have to see. Either way, I believe that is the end of your turn.
I'm gonna hit it with a double grand slam. Yes, it's my turn.
All right. Next up, we have Puck. That's a big gorilla.
Okay.
Oh shit, dude, that's a gorilla.
So, seeing the gorilla grab Kasha's arm, Puck's gonna kind of like look over his shoulder, gonna turn around, and he's gonna start crawling like a gorilla on all fours.
Okay.
10 feet forward, and I'm gonna stare down the gorilla and use my evil eye hex on it.
Okay.
While I'm gonna like crawl over, and then I'm gonna like start like beating my chest like a gorilla and making monkey noises.
Sure, absolutely. Could you click on the hex for me?
Yeah.
Or if you could copy.
Yeah, I
paste
have
it.
to copy paste. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fine.
Assert dominance on the gorilla.
Yeah, I'm trying to assert dominance on the gorilla.
Evil Eye. As an action, choose one creature you can see within 60 feet. Make a Wisdom save. On the failed save, that creature is frightened of you until the end of your next turn. Interesting.
Wow. That's actually perfect for this.
Yeah, come the fuck on, Winston.
And like as I'm like beating my chest, my eyes are like going all fucking like black smoky.
All right. Let's roll a. How wise is this gorilla? It's not terrible.
That girl is
baned.
also banned. Yeah.
Oh yeah. It does. It is minus from the banning. However, it rolled an 8. So
Let's go.
Thought instead of wise, you said wide.
We can still roll to
That's
see
a
if we get that one.
fair point. That's a fair point. Yep. The second one was higher. So yeah, it's just an 8. As you begin eyeing up this creature, and you begin crawling on all fours, and like slamming your chest. Your eyes begin to glow this shadowy violet black, as the energy begins coursing through your veins and up your arms, and almost this shadowy, illusory substance of tendrils begins crawling up to create this illusory bulk around your body. And as you let out this roar imitating the sound of a gorilla, much larger than what is before you, you watch as the eyes widen a bit and almost kind of backpedal as it looks at you, considering its life choices. And seems to be kind of like crouching down a bit as if looking a bit intimidated.
Does it let go of Kasha?
At this point, yes.
Let's go.
As now it is a frighten.
I'm gonna shake it in my monkey boots.
And then let's see. It can throw a rock pretty far. Can I use the rest of my movement to move like somewhere on the boat here to like take like partial cover or something, but still be in line of sight for the frighten?
You're just making like the I know you know.
Do you want to get behind the ship, or are you trying to climb up the ship?
Get behind it.
Okay.
Like get behind like this front part of the ship enough that I like at least have some partial coverage in case it tries to throw something at me again.
Yeah, this is like the front like figurehead of the ship, which is
okay.
Yeah, which that is overhead. Which like the main body of the ship here, kind of, where like the wood railing is. It's like that's the hull proper kind of going down.
Okay. So if I moved like here, would that give me like partial coverage but still line of sight?
Maybe here I would allow.
Okay. I'll do that then with the rest of my movement, and that is the end of my turn.
Alrighty. So.
Oh, actually, can I do the smart thing? What is it? Shoot. What do I roll for that again?
Depends on the creature. Are you trying to analyze the gorilla?
No. We are not that big of enemies yet.
Okay.
The elemental.
Puck, for the first time in his life, is seeing
I will
the
say
bigger
from the
picture.
vantage point that you are at, you no longer can see the Elecron to analyze it.
Okay, that's fair enough. Then I want to analyze the gorilla.
Okay. In that case, let me check what I believe for beasts it is a survival check, though. Let me double check. Let me grab my cheat sheet.
I would like to know an ability. Punch. Gotcha.
Yeah, literally. Rock throw.
I mean, yeah, that's nothing to shake a stick at.
Rock throw rock.
Did use like a reaction to grapple, so that's a thing.
It didn't actually grapple Kasha. It was more of just kind of a flavor thing of avoiding the dagger.
Ah.
Yeah. It was more just a look of like, oh shit. Yep, a roll for me, a survival check against the gorilla.
Oh boy.
Actually, how good is this? How good is the gorilla's? As much as you imagine that this gorilla doesn't have much to hide, it's a little hard to analyze something that seems to be earlier, you know, quickly barreling towards you and chucking a boulder the size of a goddamn soccer ball right into your fucking chest and knocking the wind out of you.
Despite the perfect gorilla imitation, I know nothing of gorilla.
Exactly.
Know your enemy, but not by much.
Yep. Alright, that's my turn.
The knowledge of your enemy is skin deep, I'm afraid. Anyways, that is Puck. Next up, Arson.
Oh, it's me already.
It's also my
Okay.
turn.
That is true.
Yep.
Arson
Do you want to
wins.
go first? You can go first if you want.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
If I use part of my movement to stand up, would I be able to get here?
Are you trying to go into the ship or up onto the ship?
Just this little ramp-ish part.
Go onto the ship.
So on top of
Is-
because
is
what
this,
where
like,
what you're
in the
seeing right
water right
now
here?
is the top deck of the ship.
Oh, I thought that this was in the water.
No, unfortunately, I
There's a
couldn't.
part of the ship that is in the water.
Yeah, like there's unfortunately I couldn't make the ship look 3D easily to get the sense of spacing here. But yeah, there is a lower deck of the ship that you can kind of see and crawl into. That's where Omen went into and then got crabbed.
Okay, is there any like footholds on that area?
There's you can tell that this continues on further, like below deck.
Is it like dry enough though?
Or what?
Standing.
Oh yeah, all of the water in here is like at this point it's like ankle deep. Yeah, the chimpanzee seems to be wading through it. He's not swimming right now.
Okay. And standing up will take how much of my movement?
Half.
Okay. And I can walk over here with something.
What was that?
I can walk.
Nope,
You cut out again.
they're gone.
Uh-oh.
Hello? Oz?
Ruh-roh.
You're very muffled right now.
Yeah, you're very, like, muffled and a little robot-y.
Hello?
Uh-oh.
Hello.
They're
Uh-oh.
gone.
Oh, no, I was gonna say... Okay.
They've been accepted.
So, I suppose...
They're here.
Oh, okay.
Say that again?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I had to get off the Wi-Fi because too many people are using it.
Oh, dear.
Ew.
I can walk with the clock.
You're muffled.
You can walk where... You want to walk over to this portion?
So
Like,
I can walk with my full movement speed this way,
yes.
just not fly.
Correct.
You can fly.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, or you can still fly. However, if
can't
you
use
if you
the full
stay in
speed this way,
midair,
though.
yeah.
But it's half speed this way, right?
Yes. It has to be that direction going against the wind. Well, actually, no, sorry, not half speed, it's minus 10 feet.
Okay, so I want to walk.
That is fair.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna, I guess, go over here on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Stand up and then move over here under the thing.
Yeah. As you quickly kind of skip, like kind of moving, using a bit of pieces of the wreckage as stepping stones before hopping up into the undersides of the front half of the ship proper, you can obviously see various crates, a few more cages on this side, and a whole slew of like, you know, basically kind of burning wreckage and splinters and shrapnel, along with a few bodies that seem to have not survived the crash. Mostly of various like reptilian forms, whether it be lizard folk, turtles, like grung, yuan-ti, and also a few trolls as well among that you can kind of see in there. Does
anything seem alive aside from the monkeys?
If you want to roll a perception check as a free action to search, or as a free action to look to get a bearing of your surroundings to analyze. Natural 20. As you disguise yourself.
On the way out of my, on the way out of my on the way out of my character sheet, I accidentally clicked on disguise sheet.
You're fine. As Oz puts on his clown makeup, no. I joke. As you step in and try to, you put up your goggles again. Well, actually, you already had your goggles up, trying to peer through the haze and the smoke, pulling up your bandana after it kind of got knocked down during all the wind and the current. You see what looks to be at least about, maybe at least on this side, about 15 or so crew members. None of the bodies, unfortunately, seem to be moving, and any of the bodies you see here look to essentially to be either died in the wreckage, you know, are either half burnt and half charred, or otherwise just seem to be not moving. You do see, similar to the other sides, cages. You know, again, of the various apes that I had described before, including gorillas, chimpanzees, orangutans, and all those types. You do see one of the forms closer to what looks like the stairwell. Or like the hatch, what's meant to be the cargo hatch to kind of basically drop crates down into this cargo hold.
Further back.
Yeah. Like where this is on the surface, like that area.
Oh, okay. I could get there.
Yeah.
I still have to movement.
Okay. You see one of the bodies, a yuan-ti figure. It looks like they were starting to attempt to climb and coil up around one of the poles, trying to go towards the hatch before, during the crash, they presumably fell. Are
they breathing?
Looking at the way that their back is bent, no.
No.
And, however, they do seem to be almost, like, their arms are wrapped around something, like, in the moments before they presumably died, or, you know, or at the very least
anything I can get to? With my 5 feet of movement?
With your what?
With 5 feet of movement. I would probably say they're about 10 feet away, unfortunately. Yeah, you can't see what they're currently, like, kind of half coiled around, though they seem to be, like, they seem to have been holding something to their chest before the bodies
they're not, like, inside of the cage or anything, right?
It's not in a cage, no.
Okay. Are there any cages within 5 feet of that?
Within 5 feet of you, yeah, you can see, on this side here, actually, you see another one of the chimpanzees, looks of it. Their hands seem to be kind of beating against the iron grates, or the grating
Can I try to
of
use
the
my
cage.
tools to open it?
Sure.
Why do you keep adding to the enemy count?
It's not increasing the enemy count, it's
Wait, I
making
have a
friends.
question.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a bonus action?
I don't think Oz spent their action on anything.
They rolled a perception check.
That was free
That was a
action.
free action.
Oh.
It was
that
used
makes-
instead of reducing the Electron.
I see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the same. Basically, analyze checks are for getting like a quick bearing of your surroundings.
What about inquisitive rogues?
Uh,
They probably get more information.
but obviously, we're not covering this discussion right now. Either
I
way,
rolled.
with a 15, as you are able to, you quickly pull out your thieves' tools with what exertion you have left, quickly trying to get the.
They're what I was
the-
using to cast, so.
That's fair. Yeah, I just kind of half holding it in your hand, quickly pulling up the pin and the utensils to work into the tumblers of the lock before eventually there is a tink before boom. Once again, the door swings open, and another chimpanzee. Hang on, if I can. Oh my god, roll 20.
Does the chimpanzee behind me seem happy that I helped him free one of his friends?
We'll have to see, however, yeah, as a chimpanzee appears. Also, we'll put a little boot icon on you to say that you're underneath, where everything is. Same as this guy. There we go. And so, as the chimpanzee busts out and looks ready to just jump out of the cage and of the wreckage, we shall see how they act on their turns.
Arson's turn now, right?
Yep, now it is Arson.
Hi. If Elmo drops 15 feet simply by the virtue of refusing to move at all, does that use movement?
I would still say so, yes.
Okay. Elmo is okay. Arson first. Arson is going to
Well, the good news is Arson can't hit it with anything metal because they don't have anything.
Okay. Arson's going to cast Produce Flame.
Okay. I was about to
That's not
say.
getting the
I was about to
Electron.
say you could use your staff because it's a blunt object.
Why would I though?
You didn't get the okay.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Someone behind me. It wasn't.
That's a
funny.
21.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Yes. The 21 does indeed hit.
Rolling for damage. That's a 2, so no damage at all.
Unfortunate.
Then Elmo will move here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then, sorry,
Oh yeah,
there.
because he's flying.
You
do
Then will on the crab.
A 15. Actually, let me check. Giant enemy crab. 15 just barely hits.
Cool.
As that is 8 points, brought down to 3. Just as Omen seems to be being dragged out of the wreckage and towards the open water of the shoreline, oh my god, Elmo, I think of his name, Elmo begins kind of surfing through the air on a hot air current of which he's creating before within his smoky interior, which is kind of puffing and sputtering because of the pouring rain, there's a shit of a shot out of flame in the direction of the crab, which does make its mark and does impact as the crab just kind of turns and looks in the direction of where the fire came from. But yes.
Do I see Elmo?
Yes, you do see the sputtering and smoking, but still fiery snake.
Can I make a check to determine what would happen if I threw a flask of oil at a being made of pure electricity?
Good question. What type of check would this be? Do you have proficiency in alchemy supplies?
Proficiency in herbalist's jewels.
Never mind. We'll probably just make this a straight intelligence.
No.
I mean, electricity can start fires.
What is this chimpanzee doing? What is this?
That is the chimpanzee below deck that Wit just released.
Okay. Arson will then... Can I move Arson? I realize that Elmo took their turn, and technically that means Arson's turn is over, but, do you want me to just, like, move my turn over, or, like, what?
For what pardon?
Can I move Arson? Technically I moved Elmo, so I shouldn't be able to, but I forgot that I wanted to move Arson. If you don't want me to let If you don't want to let me move Arson, that's fine.
I'll let you move Arson. I didn't realize
Cool.
that the fire spirit and you shared movement.
We don't, no, we don't share movement. The fire elemental's turn is after mine.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's moved.
It's
implies
fine.
that my turn is already done.
It's
okay.
fine. That's not big.
So let me know if this is a legal move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, wait. I don't need to avoid them. What am I talking about? Hold on.
Yeah, because
I would like to
below deck.
move here.
Yeah. So yeah, you're on the very edge of the wreckage, peering down into the crevice.
And then I would like to fly to. Do I see the thing that Wit has seen?
From this vantage point, because you're above looking down, I would say unfortunately no. Well, actually, roll perception. I'll allow perception as a free action because you do also have the grate up here. 12. You can vaguely make out shapes through some of the smoke that's billowing out of the inside of the ship, and you do see that looks like Wit is heading in that direction, though you don't see specifically what Wit is going for.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like drop down, do Wit, and like
Okay.
I guess I'll end my turn here.
Into the water. All right.
Yeah, I'll just end my turn there below deck.
All right.
Cool.
Put a little, if I can, put a little icon. If Roll20 doesn't want to fuck around, okay. Pardon me one moment. Roll20 for some reason is being a bitch.
Gentlemen? I think
No.
That Zoman accent kicking in.
It would be great if the other team came to help, though.
There we go. Let me I'll put a little boot to show that you're under the thing. There we go. Next up, we have Omen. Giant enemy crab! Giant enemy crab!
Oh, okay.
You are currently grappled by the giant enemy crab.
What is
That's
the view? Like,
So-
I'm being dragged. Like, am I is my body submerged already in water, or are we still on deck?
Yeah, you are currently in the midst of muddy, silty, sandy, murky water and wreckage of a ship. as the crab is like kind of like half lifting you midair, but you're still kind of half in the water, as it seems to be moving backwards, dragging you out of the ship, while kind of drifting with you behind it.
Okay.
So you're kind of like, you are kind of right side up, but you're sort of on your back, looking around at everything that the crab is facing. So you can see the snake, you can see the fire in the wreckage, and Wit currently freeing monkeys, alongside Arson having just dropped down is moving in as well, and the chimp that just ran into the wreckage as well.
So, Omen's currently panicking right now, like heavy breathing. Okay, so Omen's gonna go ahead and pull out a short sword and his dagger. And what is the crab pulling Omen by the with the small pincer?
It originally grabbed you by the ankle with the small pincer before going with the big pincer to really get a clamp on you.
Okay, so you're
legs. Kind of in both of its pincers right now.
Okay. Okay. I got it. How near am I in its eyes?
How close are you to its face? Within stabbing range.
Can I stab the eyes?
Do you if you wish to stab this thing in the face? Yeah, you're just grappled by it. You're not restrained, I don't believe. Nope, you're just grappled. So yeah, if you want to go to stabbing, you could try to stab the crab. Hit its weak point for massive damage.
Okay. Okay.
As is the meme.
Gonna be stabbed in the face. Okay, so first off, short sword. Yeet.
All right. That is a natural 20.
God, you really fucking hate these crabs.
Your anger.
And so your charge of vengeance shall be smited with righteous fury. Roll the damage.
Favored bow.
Or not?
What was that?
Oh, I made both.
No, sorry. What did you say, Shadow?
Double. Does it double or
yeah,
just,
double. It doubles the dice. Roll me them bones.
Okay. Okay. Come on, yo, come on.
Do you get sneak? Actually, do you? I don't think you get sneak attack, unfortunately.
No, I don't get.
So it is 9 points of piercing damage with a natural 20.
Yeah.
As you stab this thing in the face, how do you want to kill the crab?
Oh shit!
Oh.
Wait, for real?
Yes, you've managed to kill the crab.
I prison shanked the crab.
How much damage did you deal? How much damage did you do?
You technically did 9 points of damage. However, with a natural 20, it was on 1 hit point, and I'm just sitting here like, well, you know what? Let's see what happens.
As a kind
Yup,
DM,
it's dead.
Like,
all right. As you actually, yeah.
Like
so,
Drax.
Yes, as you are being drawn, basically closed in towards the body of the crab, and you feel both the pincers kind of moving away from each other, getting ready to pull your leg off. You're just sitting like, oh hell no, we ain't dealing with this. As you manage to just wiggle and grab your dagger out of the clutches of the crab, your short sword, managing to draw that out. Before you quickly take it in both hands and pierce it straight into the face and mandibles of the massive crustacean that currently has you in its clutches. And for a brief moment, it kind of pinches harder in reflex as the grip tightens and you kind of wince a bit in pain before the tension slowly begins to fade, and the body begins to grow cold as some of the ichor and blood of the creature begins seeping out into the water before you.
Does the blood of the crab got into some of Omen's face?
A little bit, but most of it seems to be leaking into the depths below.
Oh, it's sinking! Fuck, I want to loot it.
Well, I say sinking. It's not super deep in this area, but it is slowly submerging as the blood is seeping out.
Okay, so does it require an action to remove the pincer off?
You are no longer grappled by the creature.
Okay.
Yeah, after it killed you, it basically. After you killed it, it basically let go.
So, Omen's just standing up, like arms on his knees, like. Whew, go me.
And I believe that is your action.
I still have a bonus action.
You still have your bonus action and your movement at your disposal.
What do I see now? That I'm more deeper into the ship?
You see the wreckage on both sides of the ship, along with a lot of cages. You see also the various bodies I mentioned before. Some of which are actually kind of close to the cages. Again, mentioned before, various lizard folk, grung, yuan-ti, turtles, trolls, and other such beings. You see the burning wreckage and burning crates, and barrels of supplies and foods, and probably alcohol somewhere in there. Probably would help to start the fire get so big. And you do see Wit and Arson on the other side, currently opening cages, along with Wit seemingly looking in the direction of that sort of hunched-over body, currently like wrapped and swaddled around something.
So, Omen's gonna go and like parkour his way to the group. How many movements? This is difficult terrain, right?
Yeah, going through the wreckage itself is difficult terrain. Along with going inside the ship proper because of all the barrels and crates and fire, and everything, you're kind of having to navigate around.
Okay, so I'm gonna go inside below deck, basically.
Okay, so
from where I am, so basically.
That's 10 feet so far. Well,
okay,
20
so
feet.
What do I see now? Are there still like bodies still?
Yeah. I mean, on this side, yeah, you still see bodies. You still see crates.
Are there any rooms?
On this bottom deck, actually, that's a good question. There would be. Hang on. This seems to be a fairly expansive, like, cargo hold. Basically on the bottom section of the ship. Most of what you can see around nearby you are like hammocks. And other things that looks like people were sleeping in. There does seem to be a separate section on the far ends that has a doorway but no door, which looks to seem to have like a few more crates and supplies and things within it.
Okay.
That doesn't seem to have caught fire yet, but either way.
I yell out. I don't know if Wit and Arsenal is able to hear Omen at this range, but he's still going to yell out, "Should we look for supplies?"
Jesus.
Yeah, you guys do hear that.
Wetzel just kind of yells, "Bigger problem!"
Person looks at him disappointed and points at the fucking electric fucking elemental and just like is confused as to why anybody would be asking that question right now.
I will also say, for the sake of this, it is no longer blinded and stunned as Oz's turn ends, and the Figly's exploding squid finally just kind of like zaps and dissolves into mist.
Oh my god!
I forgot there's still electric being. Okay.
Yeah, real quick, Venus, you have to remind me to draw Arson in the Hades pointing to Hades meme, and we're Arson's like motioning to the electric thing. The danger's that way.
Okay. I think that's it. Yeah.
Alrighty.
I think that's going to be the end of my turn. Just chilling in the tank.
Understandable. Next up, Gorilla.
Gorilla.
The gorilla.
I'm gonna let's let the gorilla assess its life choices.
Is there like a car that passed by?
Yeah, oh yeah, there's a car outside. I'm sorry, people are driving by my frickin' house. Apparently at 8:30 at night.
It's prime racing hours.
Apparently, but anyways. The gorilla... The gorilla is going... Like, it looks back over at you, over at Kasha, back, and, like, kind of turns its head back towards the wreckage of the ship, before back at you. How far away are you from it? Yep. Yeah, it's gonna throw a rock at you. With this, this is a disadvantage.
And with Bane, and I have cover.
Yes.
Well, I guess that kind of does the same thing, right?
Probably, I think that would be, was it half cover, probably, so +2 to your AC.
Okay.
First attack, it was pretty high. Second one... Wow. Hang on.
Oh dear.
Bane.
So, I rolled an 18 twice.
Oh god.
Though there's a d4 with the Bane, which is -2 for a 16.
Still gonna hit.
Okay. As the gorilla kind of ponders its choices before just... It, reaches, grabs one of the, like, kind of like splintered, basically, boards of the ship, rips it off, and then just throws it as it tumbles through the air and hits you straight in the face. As you take...
Surprised it's not running.
As you take another 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
And now it's gonna move.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then it's gonna move back towards the wreckage, avoiding, trying to avoid Vetzel and the Elecron as it starts barreling through. Though Kasha does get an attack of opportunity against it. Which
Gorilla really said "fuck you" and bolted.
Kasha is going to attempt to stab.
Yeah.
The stab hits.
Nat 20.
Well, it's not a nat 20, but it's soft. Still higher than 20. As the gorilla takes 6 points of piercing damage, as Kasha just kind of quickly like stabs it in the back before it's just turns and looks back before just saying, looking and just kind of shaking its head like, no, not you, and then just keeps bolting. As it moves 21st, 25, yeah, 30 feet over to here. And seeing a few of its other compatriots currently freed. Next up then is the giant enemy crab. It's dead.
Real quick, I haven't been paying attention to this, so I do apologize, but Bane is a concentration. Do I have to roll for that?
Oh, yes. As you got with you getting hit by that plank, you're going to need to roll concentration, buddy.
Okie dokie.
DC
That's
10.
just a constitution?
Yeah, DC 10 con save, I believe.
Constitution save?
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, we'll deal with the save.
It's a save, yes.
Yes. 13, you're fine. Bane's still up.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
And yes, the gorilla managed to managing to avoid the Elecron, moving past as it reaches this point. Next up is the Elecron's turn, which... its original target has moved. You know what? High it goes for Vetzel and Kasha. Low it goes for the gorilla.
Oh no, not the gorilla.
It rolled high, so it's going for the nearest target over here, which is Vetzel.
Its head just turns 160 degrees. New target acquired.
Yeah. So as you watch the lightning, as the inky black magical octopus or the magical squid quickly just kind of fizzle and basically almost dissolve off of it, the Elecron quickly crackles and jolts up into its humanoid form again. And before the body just kind of keeps looking around before the head turns to look at Vetzel, and moving across the ground like a crackling serpent of lightning, it jolts across and moves towards you.
Yep.
As it's going to make 2 more jolt attacks.
Yep.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but was Vetzel not holding his action to attack?
He was not, no.
Okay.
Nope. I should have.
For some reason, I thought he was. Sorry.
Actually, we'll use the purple dice. First one! Ooh, that is a 11 to hit.
Misses.
Second one! Nope, that's cacked. Is a 15 to hit.
That hits right on the money. God damn it.
Oh boy. Alright. So, in that case, you take... I have to grab the right dice for this. As you take 7 points of lightning damage, as the lightning crackles towards you, and a bolt manages to land into your chest, spreading out across your body, and the smell of burning skin and reptilian flesh is wafting across the winds.
Okay, so since it just hit me, and I'm pretty sure that's all it can do, can someone please answer the question I sent in the group chat?
Oh, I don't think anyone has a save. I don't think anyone has a birthday nat 20 saved up.
No.
I'm afraid.
I do.
You have a birthday nat 20?
I do. Mine was in August, and then we took a very long break, so I haven't gotten to use it yet.
Did you never use that?
Nope.
Oh, well,
Whitson, please, may I please have for what I'm about to do on my turn?
We'll
Sure,
save,
I don't
we'll
care.
save that. We'll save that for once it becomes your turn, Vetzel.
Yeah,
So,
I figured I would just hit so I could ask.
all right, now that it is finished the Elecron's turn. Next up, Chimps. So, you actually watch as this chimpanzee looks to turn over to the gorilla for a moment. You know what? Hold on a moment.
Oh, don't tell me they're gonna fight.
No, the camera slowly zooms in on both of their faces as both of their faces move closer.
He looks at me, and I look at him.
I just died.
The Disney song starts playing.
Just
Been something.
can you feel?
It turns into a game, yeah.
Yeah, the chimpanzee.
No, out of nowhere you just hear, I want to know what love is.
That chimpanzee looks over at the creature of lightning before turning back to the gorilla, almost with a look, and the gorilla just kind of shakes its head no, before the chimpanzee just and just like kind of jerks its head in the direction towards the ship, before the chimpanzee moves in the direction towards the Elecron.
Oh my fucking god!
Oh,
Oh my fucking god!
oh,
Every
oh.
fucking
What a savage.
Actually, it's not going to move towards it. However, what does the chimpanzee have?
We throw in more rocks.
Let me see. I can get rid of this giant crab stat sheet because it's fucking dead.
R.I.P. crab.
Yeah, it's gonna grab a rock.
Nature, you sound pretty crabby right now.
Hilarious. Yeah, it is going to chuck a rock at the frickin' Helicron. As it rolls a 24 to hit.
Let's go!
This chimp.
And it is a rock, so it is not metal.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
So it doesn't.
Let's go.
Unless you count the metallic minerals that are inside of the geological. No, I'm kidding.
No, wait.
What are you, rock guy from TikTok?
Hey, I like geology. Fuck off. And also,
I don't
I
know
hear
how
about
to
it from Gab.
express this.
Now, if it was ore rock, I might make more of an argument, but this is no. As the Helicron takes 6 bludgeoning damage, as the lightning bolt goes through, the Helicron grabs the rock and chucks it at the back of its electromagnetic head. You almost watch as the plasma of the creature kind of like splatters apart a bit around the head before realigning, as the head just kind of turns 180 degrees to look as the chimpanzee just like screaming at the top of its lungs as some sort of aggressive war chant.
Does the chimp that Wit just created get a different turn?
What was that?
Is the other chimp separate in the
Nope, same turn.
Okay.
Fucking hell. The other chimp, Chimp 2. What is...
These are like the apes from Primal. That's the vibe that I'm getting.
Alright, first I'll take the damage off the Helicron. There we go. This chimp over here, what's the chimp gonna do? Roll charisma.
Is it just straight charisma?
Yeah, just straight charisma.
Charming are you?
The chimpanzee looks over at you, looks back at the other cages, looks back at you, before you see the large pointed canines of the chimpanzee roll back, just as it's showing its fangs, just. And it is going to. Yeah, it's gonna scream at you, and then it's gonna go over to another cage.
Yeah.
Does anyone take attacks of opportunity against the chimp?
No.
Arson, do you use your attack of opportunity on the chimp?
Do I have reason to?
Do you?
It hasn't hit you.
That's up to you.
Do I think it's aggressive? Do I think it's going to hit somebody I care about?
It started screaming at Wit and very clearly seemed to not like him, though the chimpanzee moved away from Wit towards another cage.
No.
Okay. You get to punch a monkey. All right.
No.
Anyways, the chimpanzee is going to go towards a crate currently holding an orangutan, actually.
An orangutan.
Uh-oh.
This is gonna brute.
And as it's like kind of looking around for a minute, as it starts like kind of grabbing, or it looks like it's about to grab against the bars and pull, before it kind of like looks back towards the door that got unlocked on his, got unlocked by Wit, and kind of thinks for a moment before grabbing what looks like one of the nails on the ground, from like one of the bits of like the floorboards and the wreckage. And rather than like kind of aptly putting it in, he just kind of slams it against the freaking lock on the door before there's a bit of a loud clang as it boom, pops open.
Oh shit!
It's like that one meme. He may be confused, but he got the spirit.
Yeah, they can do themselves now.
And as now an orangutan joins the field. Oh my fucking god.
More monkeys!
Alright, just want to put orange.
Help me, Dr. Zayas, Dr.
And I
Zayas,
shall
Dr.
add
Zayas.
their orangutans to the turn order.
Yes!
This is getting so fucking ridiculous.
You know, I feel like I'm...
Holy! Why do these apes keep rolling high?
Oh god damn it.
Can't wait to see where it is.
Okay, what's the dex of an orangutan? Actually, pretty good. Oh my god.
Is this the boss monkey? Did we just unlock the boss monkey?
The orangutan rolled a 19. So the chimpanzees and the orangutans are going on the same turn. Fucking hell! Alright, this is fine.
Achievement unlocked. Return to monkey.
We have indeed returned to monkey. Oh wait, no, sorry, it's the chimp's turn. Yeah, okay. So in that case, the orangutan's going right after. Okay.
What's the orangutan gonna do?
I don't know, they can coordinate.
The orangutan... Oh, that's cock. Shit, that's also cock. Yeah, no, the orangutan doesn't really seem to be processing what's happening. As it kind of looks around hazy, before it kind of looks up at the chimpanzee and starts doing hand gestures.
Thank you, so much.
What was that, Oz?
I don't think you saw, but makes me just off the internet.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you watch as the orangutan starts making hand gestures, and the chimpanzee kind of like looks back for a minute before just like kind of like turning the head towards more of the other cages. And the orangutan just kind of like nods, and actually, yeah, is going to take the nail out of the out of the chimpanzee's hand, and is gonna slam it against another cage.
Jesus!
Oh no.
Prison break! Can we not have World of the Apes happen right fucking now?
What's the strength of an orangutan?
Help us, Dr. Zayas.
D&D, everybody.
Unfortunately, didn't roll high enough, as at this point the nail's pretty fucking bent. And the orangutan just wham slams it against the lock before it just kind of turns and just kind of looks back down and just looking down disappointed. And the chimpanzee kind of looks on like, okay. And that's the orangutan's turn. Vetzel, how you doing, buddy? You just watch a chimpanzee throw a rock at a lightning bolt.
Yep, Vetzel's currently having a PTSD attack.
That's understandable.
Because the lightning kind of triggered all of the memories of the Bone Queen he has.
Mm-hmm.
Like
it
the
does
flash
have a very
of light.
prominent like head arrangement situation, yeah.
Yeah. Hey Nature, how much for a second class? How much health do I lose for a second class spell slot?
Oh yeah, for a second level spell slot? Good question. Yep. Do you have access to second level spells?
I don't think we do. We're only level 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you have only access to first level spells currently, which I believe that sacrifices 5 hit points.
And I believe Puck agreed to give me his birthday nat 20.
If should you desire.
Yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm.
Vetzel kind of like, I imagine the lightning still touching him, like it's kind of like still like kind of buried. Where
there is still like a bit of a static electricity, like kind of arcing across your body.
And Vetzel kind of like through hazy eyes, he swears he sees the Bone Fairy for a second before he blinks, And anyone who can hear him, you just hear, "I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid to die like a man." And he's going to nat 20 inflict wounds.
Oh! Oh, I see! Puck, do you allow this?
Puck is not here.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, sorry, that's what was mentioned. Okay. 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 Puck, I believe Puck mentioned they were okay with it. So in that case, click inflict wounds for me. And then click on it twice.
Yep.
Oh.
Well, no, the nat 20 makes it hit anyway. I clicked it the wrong way.
Yeah. You click on. Oh, sorry. No. In the chat bar, click it twice to roll the damage twice.
The name of inflict wounds in the chat bar.
The name. So the first one.
Yeah. Either way, it's nat 20. If you're using the crit. Oh.
That is 40.
So, and that's the first roll?
Yeah, that's the first
roll.
roll.
Now roll again.
Oh, now roll again.
I rolled again. Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
Fucking hell.
Okay.
So, as you roll 31 points of necrotic damage. How do you want to kill it?
Yes! Vetzel, like, as he's channeling through every fucking gritted fang tooth he has, he's just yelling in this. He, like, kind of, like, almost grabs the plasma where his hand's making contact to inflict a wound. As he, like, yanks it towards him so its face is in his palm, as he just yells, "I'm not afraid of you!" And just fucking dispels the thing.
Okay. As you reach out a hand and reach out to grapple against the side of this creature's head, as the static electricity kind of makes contact with your body as you kind of wincing before just grappling at the slightly ethereal but still partially physical superheated plasma gas of this creature's being. And as you reach inside of it and hold on intently, you watch as the lightning almost begins to kind of sort of weaken and lighten and fester and die as the lightning begins absorbing up your arm and into your bloodstream. As for a brief moment your eyes kind of burn this electric blue and your body begins fucking glowing. You know what? Roll a d10 for me.
Fun. Also, I was going to say, but I don't remember her name. As Vetzel's yelling, "I'm not afraid of you," he says the name of the Bone Witch.
Lilith.
Yeah, he just yells, "I'm not afraid of you, Lilith." Because that's basically what he sees.
Okay. Roll a d10 for me.
Hang on, that's d20.
That's a d20.
Wild magic.
Yep, wild. D10.
9.
Ooh. I can't remember if that's good or bad. Wait, no, I think for wild magic, it's the ley line thing. I think that's
That
good.
is correct. However, because of the natural 20, things may go a bit more in your favor. Hang on, is it here? Hold on.
My heart is racing. I don't know what I did. I just thought it'd be a really cool moment.
Okay.
I was hoping I'd kill it.
One moment, please.
No problem. I can imagine both like Arson and Wit seeing this, being like, "Oh, I'm so proud of our boy."
Vetzel is like... You know who I'm realizing Vetzel is? Vetzel is that one kid from the Magic School Bus, the one that's like, oh no!
Oh, Arnold?
Yeah, him.
Now roll a d6 for me.
Oh god, there's so many fucking rolls, I'm terrified. 1d6.
He also learns Lich Hood.
Oh. Oh.
What is with Vetzel rolling continuous rolls to decide an effect?
Oh, actually, hang on, this might be somewhat fitting. Whenever you deal necrotic damage to a creature, that creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw with a DC equal to half the necrotic damage it took, or its hit point maximum is permanently reduced by an amount equal to half the necrotic damage it took. This effect is permanent.
Oh.
Is that just an effect that Vetzel has on him now?
Correct.
Whack.
Wait, what did I get?
Every time you deal necrotic damage to something, half of that necrotic damage is permanently sapped away from its HP total. So if you deal 31 damage to something, 15 of its HP just goes away forever.
Oh.
Does like lesser restoration, greater restoration, does any of that get rid of it?
Does not specify.
I just got fucking leaked, goddamn.
So,
did I fucking absorb the elemental?
As lightning arcs through your body and a being of pure wild magic is confronted and assimilated.
Oh, I fucking ate the thing.
As you feel this surge of energy pumping through your body, for a brief moment, everything goes black. One moment, please.
Hey, since I ate the fucking thing, can I get healed a little bit?
We'll see.
Because that'd be nice. Hey, wait, Puck, you just missed Vetzel fucking eating the elemental. Don't fucking hear me. Nature's thinking hard about this one.
Well, I'm grabbing something real quick.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can. Yeah.
Hey, Puck, thanks for that nat 20, because Vetzel just gained a new ability and fucking ate the elemental in one shot.
Nice.
I did, what was it? It was like...
You did 31 points of damage to it, which was more than its current HP. Okay, this one is it.
Let's go.
And now, whenever I deal necrotic damage to anything, half of that damage is basically deleting that amount of health from the creature permanently.
So that's all.
Yes.
For a brief moment, your vision goes black. However, that moment lasts an eternity, it feels for you. As the lightning that entered your body has assimilated itself with you, a being of chaos yourself. For a brief moment, your senses are not of your own. Not of your eyes, at least. As your vision expands higher and higher and higher. For a brief moment, you feel the winds against your back, flowing across the islands, and more of what is to come. You feel the magic within it, this pulse of sensation or perception of what that cannot be seen by typical mortal eyes. You can feel the direction of the storm and of the weave. Until you realize in a moment, this isn't a storm that has crested upon the coastline. This is a dam that has burst, and a new ley line has formed before you. As you can sense the river behind you and the rapid flowing current before you, it almost crashes against the shoreline of the isle before it bends and twists and eaves, and the direction of the current you feel is moving further south. As the focal point of where this begins, of where this pivot, this turn in the current continues, you feel a mote of something. Something dormant. Something hidden. Something that someone a very long time ago, long before you have been alive, did not wish to be found. However, fate is a fickle thing, and time has a tendency to open such wounds. It is something of power. Dark power, but power nonetheless. And as that brief sensory overload of tapping into the weave of magic, the weave of a new ley line being born as we speak, your vision returns to you.
Vetzel basically just kind of... It takes him a minute to process what the fuck he just saw.
It's less that you saw it, and more that you felt it.
Yeah. As Vetzel kind of, like, looks to the hand that touched the elemental that caused the energy to, like, disperse. And it's almost kind of, like, twitching, like he's trying to, like... He's kind of, like, forcing him to keep it open. Sorry. I see behind him.
This is an island of dormant shadow.
Yeah.
And it is only a matter of time before they begin to bleed and spill.
Vetzel, like, as he kind of, like, tries to put what he just felt or saw, or what he just witnessed to words, the only thing he seems to be able to say as he, like, clutches his fist kindly, he kind of just mutters to himself, I see. I'm not going to run. I'm going to fucking rip you apart. As he just kind of, like, looks to his companions, kind of like, it's very clear he's crying, but he doesn't realize it, and he doesn't feel like he's crying.
Yeah, Kasha's currently like half kind of pulling you up from the ground because you kind of face planted. As Kasha just kind of flips you over and starts like you, as your eyes kind of open back up again, you can kind of see Kasha's head against your chest, like hearing for a heartbeat before you kind of start breathing again, just like, oh, Vetzel. As she quickly moves over to like grab you by the shoulders and hoist you up.
Vetzel kind of like lifts up and he kind of like shakes his head as he still mumbles that he's gonna kill Lilith.
She looks at you confused a bit before just turning, hello. She looks over back to see the chimpanzee and the gorilla. The gorilla still looks fucking horrified as you see the chimpanzee reaching down to, like, pondering for a minute before slowly grabbing another rock. And...
Because Puck is a witch and Puck has to cackle to maintain the fear effect, does that mean Puck is still fucking banging on his chest and being like,
I hope so.
Yeah.
Also, hey, Nature.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Puck is still doing that.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Alright, yeah, what did you say, Vetzel?
Since I just formed a fucking ley line, what is with this snake boy and altering the magic course of history? What the fuck? Can I get healed, like, at least 1d6? That'd be nice.
oh, I can heal you.
You have still sustained the damage that you have been given, though at least you have found a revelation in the manner of speaking.
Yeah, I found something that's gonna make everyone on the island, on the shore shit bricks. The Sun Elf's gonna be like, what do you mean you formed a landline? He's like, we don't know.
Meanwhile, as the rest of the party is still dealing with the screaming apes and the burning wreckage of a ship, you can faintly hear off in the distance just, hello?
Vetzel turns to...
Are we out of initiative now?
Hello?
What's the initiative?
Unless anyone continues to perform any hostile actions against the monkeys,
No.
No.
combat will, for the time being, end.
I am dashing for that swaddled figure right now.
Me
Okay.
too.
Okay.
You're doing what?
You know what? Let's roll
POV,
initiative
you're
to see...
dead and... what?
I was about to say, let's roll initiative to see who gets to it first.
POV, you're dead and two very tall red figures are like trying to get what's in your arm.
POV, you stole the last Hot Pocket.
Sorry.
There's my initiative wet.
Okay, that's over the 18.
We're actually rolling initiative.
Yeah, because both of you are running at the same time, and it's just to see who gets it first.
Why can't we get there at the same time?
Yeah, why can't we get that at the same time, Nature?
Why do we have to be contested?
Why are you making tieflings fight each other?
I thought you were both trying to get to it first.
Oof,
didn't
I
think we were
accidentally
trying
rolled
to
twice,
contest it.
sorry.
I thought we were just trying to...
In that case, then, both of you amicably run up to the body at the same time.
Uh-huh.
You like the UNT individual, which at this point you can realize is a woman, is currently like they're face down, on like the body is currently face down on the wreckage, and you do see some of the fire begin to creep further and start kind of burning up some of the hammocks along the edge and start spreading towards some of the other crates.
Wit's going to try to see what is in the arms while saying, Omen, go help the monkeys.
Yeah. Arson's gonna help Wit try to like turn the body around, I guess, to see what's hiding under it.
Okay. In that case,
Can I interrupt really quick? Hey, Nature, how hard is everyone watching the video losing their shit?
Hold on.
Oh, I thought they were typing in chat.
Not currently. However, as both Wit and Arson quickly flip over the body of this woman, to find this swaddled form, within their grasp, seemingly curled around and trying to protect in her last moments. As with flipping over, you see a bit of a very soft movement in the swaddled cloth.
Can I pick it up?
You pick it up.
You pick it up, and as some of the cloth begins to drape off, basically drape open to see, or drape to see an opening, of which you see first one head of a very small, sort of serpentine head, probably about the size of like, actually probably about the size of like a boa constrictor kind of. At least the head itself, peering out. The whole swaddle seems to be about like, it's definitely a little hefty, than we first initially imagined.
Yeah.
As you see first one head, then a second peering their heads out. As very quickly both heads begin to start kind of just, as you hear both of them starting to cry. As you see this.
Oh my god, he's a little baby. Can I, what is, oh, what? Who?
Sorry, Whit, you're
somebody
little
disappeared.
body again.
He's
I have no idea what you're saying.
We cannot
Alice, I'm
understand
sorry.
you.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
I would like to make a check to see if this thing has sustained any injuries.
Sure, roll medicine.
Can you hear me now?
Yes!
Nat 20, bitch!
Hey, Nat 20 medicine, nice.
The plan was to remove from the wreckage and protect it from the wind with his wing.
Yeah, I just rolled medicine to see if it sustained any injuries.
Okay.
Looking at the child itself, well, actually, first off, in the Nat 20, you notice something interesting. From what little you know personally of Yuan-Ti anatomy and biology, basically doing a very quick diagnosis, looking at the baby, as it looks to be about, at this point, like what? Hold on, let me check something. Okay. The baby seems to be about, like, maybe 10, 11 months old. As you're kind of doing a quick assessment. The baby does seem to be slightly bruised, presumably as the woman was trying to basically try to climb up along, trying to reach for the grate before falling and presumably breaking her spine. The baby is mostly unharmed, other than, of course, some of the mild bruises you see. Along with presumably being in this very smoke-heavy area for a while, probably not in the best condition in that case either.
That's why Whit was planning on bringing it into fresh air.
Yeah, you do hear the as it's like half crying, half coughing. However, otherwise, it's relatively unharmed.
Alright.
Does Vetzel see the baby?
Not
yeah,
yet. You
but we are heading
still,
out.
you are still outside the ship. However, as
The plan was to leave the ship, I just couldn't move my token at the moment.
As you, as both Artisan and Whit begin to move, you actually watch as the gorilla currently seems to be standing in the front of the basically the entryway to the wreckage, with the one chimpanzee falling behind. Which you've actually watched at this point now as that chimpanzee here. I'll actually put a little marker, another marker.
Does Elmo emanate any light?
I don't. Does Elmo? Hold on.
I was asking Venus.
What?
Does
Elmo?
Does Elmo? Yeah.
Is he a light source?
No.
Unfortunately, no. Not enough. To be
Strictly by rules, no.
Yeah.
I'd say that Elmo is like a being of smoke more than anything.
Yeah, mostly. I mean, like it's about the same as like a lit candle, which isn't much, especially in a rainstorm. Yeah, as you watch,
I just wanted to know for like settings for the future for the token.
Actually, we'll put a little.
What is Elmo's reaction to the child?
Good question. We'll have to see in a moment. However, first off, as both of you start to move, hang on, I'm trying to find what's a good icon for this, and we'll do the little thing there. Show that.
He's a baby.
Yeah, you watch as the chimpanzee over here has since. Actually, wait, that's a different chimp. Actually, which one is this? Hold on. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Okay, yeah. So yeah, you see, this is the one that threw the rock at the Elecron. Has since put like a stick or like a piece of driftwood in its mouth, and currently seems to be holding it in its lips. As it seems to be like looking back over at the gorilla before looking back over at the group of you two. And they both seem to be standing in the way of the entrance.
Can we try to walk past them?
We try to fly past them?
Yeah, you watch as,
Well, technically, if I just flew up from right where I am, I could get up top deck.
That's true, but like you see basically the chimpanzee and the gorilla both kind of standing there like halt, like they're blocking the entryway. And
We'll tilt his head to the side.
The chimpanzee kind of
in question. Like in question.
Yeah, the chimpanzee kind of like. It's kind of looking over at you, looking back at the gorilla. As you, at this point, you actually watch the gorilla starts doing some, like, hand gestures. And the chimpanzee kind of holds up a hand, like, wait here. Like, basically holds up a hand to you guys, like, stop.
Okay. What's going to try to at least step further away from the smoke? Like, if this,
that's fine.
If this right here is further away from smoke, it's going to step there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just trying to get the baby able to breathe.
Yes. Yeah. The chimpanzee lets you do that. However, it basically holds up a hand, like stop, and then kind of like points over towards one of the other cages.
Omen is currently working on some of them, right?
Is Omen?
I'm actually doing something different. By different, I mean dragging the some of the corpses out of the ship.
Oh, okay.
And settling them at the bay. Like I'm picking like only the smaller one because I think Omen's gonna have a little struggle like carrying like somebody like a troll or something. So he's going for the more smaller.
Is the fucking rogue loot bodying again?
No.
Yeah. Can Wit try to hand the chimpanzee his rake lockpick to you?
Oh. Roll a persuasion check. He kind of looks down at it, up at you, like a bit, like disconcertingly, or like like the eyes kind of, the brow kind of furrows, a bit aggressively, just chuffing before just kind of like, kind of very gently slapping your hand down, like, no, get whatever that is, get it away from me.
Can I try to do the same thing, but can I roll animal handling instead?
Actually, let me check something real quick. Animal handling at disadvantage. 10. Are you offering something else to the chimp, or?
I'm not actually doing this. I pull out a blunt and say, "¿Quieres?" No. No. I offer one of my rations, which, for the sake of specificity, Arson's rations are likely dried fruit.
Okay. The chimpanzee kind of nods, responding to this. Kind of taking it before, like, giving a bit of a, like, the brow is still furrowed, before looking down at the swaddled, you know, cloth, and just kind of holds out a hand, like, give it.
Will reluctantly hand it over and start speed running off again.
You're reluctantly handing what over?
The baby to Arson. To Arson, too.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Do with it before he starts hurriedly picking some lock.
They're picking the lock.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay. Does he take the ration, though?
He does. Yeah.
Okay. So, wait, Wit is picking locks, and I am holding a baby.
So, okay. Yeah, the chimp looks a bit confused as what goes on before turning to, Arson again, of like, give it.
Like, sit down. Or, like, not sit down, because, like, it's wet, but, like, I, like, crouch a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give it to the ape, but I show the ape the baby and the face of the baby, but I do not give the ape the baby.
Should I start doing food rolls, by the way?
What was that?
This is happening.
Okay,
Should I do
yeah,
some
if you want to do
food
so.
rolls as this is happening?
Sure, yeah.
Does Vetzel see any of this?
You see the chimps, you see the chimpanzee and the gorilla, you see, like, it's still a bit smoky and hazy around, where the ship is, though you can certainly see, like, whatever combat has since kind of stopped, and people are, like, you still hear sounds of monkeys inside.
Hey, here's a good question. Did I hear my friend Zoman? Do I see him?
Yeah, you heard off in the distance a little while ago, just, hello? Is anyone there?
Hang on. I'm going to cast a... I'm going to cast... I have no fucking clue how to pronounce this. The Manticore?
Thaumaturgy?
Thaumaturgy. And I'm basically going to, like, make, like a magic flare shoot out. Like, from where I am, just so they can find us.
Okay. Could you click on Thaumaturgy for me? Ooh. Your voice booms up to 3 times as loud, normal for 1 minute. You cause flames to flicker, brighten, or dim, or change in
Oh,
color.
that's the voice one. I just kind of, like, lightly boost my voice to say, it's Vetzel, it's fine. Come out.
Alright, we're moving as fast as we can! I have small legs!
Vetzel kind of, like, as he hears this, he just kind of hears, like, he kind of, like, mutters to Orc Lady. Kasha. He kind of, like, he tries to signal more friends.
Kasha kind of nods in acknowledgement. As you hear
Kasha has met them.
Yeah.
Kasha has met that group.
Either way.
Has it? Oh, okay.
And you hear once again, is anyone wounded?
Vetzel just yells, yes! Painfully!
Good to know! We're coming as fast as we can!
Vetzel kind of, like, mutters to himself, like, oh god, I hope Catherine has answers. Can Vetzel, like, kind of, like, ask...
You hear, actually, after that, you kind of hear off in the distance, better not have died or I'll fucking kill you!
Vetzel kind of goes to Tasha and kind of asks for, like, healing and kind of, like, points to the lightning fucking wound on his chest.
She kind of turns down, she kind of just grabs the empty bottle she has. and just kind of shakes her head.
Vessel just nods and like kind of like pats her shoulder like it's okay. And he's just going to cuddle Paimon.
That's fair. Meanwhile, back with the apes.
Paimon react to all this.
Back with the apes. It's still taking you a little bit. Are you? Okay, I also another thing. Are you moving to like the left or the right side, or like the front or back side? I should say.
The bow. He's moving towards the bow, and also as he does this, he's saying, "Omen."
How many bodies have I laid out on the shoreline?
At this point, about like towards like the shoreline.
Because I'm taking them out of the ship basically and laying them on the sand.
Okay.
Do the monkeys have impact?
No. No, they do not.
Man, I need some help here.
Yeah, I will say, as you start dragging the first body, you're kind of looking down. You see the right arm of this lizard folk is like burned to hell up to the shoulder. And looking on at the other bodies ahead of you, you're pretty sure at least at this point, almost all of them, if not all of them, are now dead.
I basically arranged them to where, kind of like, you know those funeral where they put like their hand to their chest, kind of like that.
Okay. Yeah, more of like a respectful position.
Yeah, I'm coming.
And go off to the stern. I'll deal with these.
I go back to the ship. All right.
Yeah.
What do you need of me?
Wit?
Wit tells him to pick the locks at the stern of the boat, and he's going to pick the bow.
Okay. So how many locks? How many?
Actually, let me check.
Almost about a speed run through this.
Actually, that's the wrong dice. Looking at the cages towards the backside, about 15.
Alright.
Oh.
How'd you get to work?
Yeah.
Alright. So,
I won't have you roll for every single lock. But
like almost just snap. Okay, move to the next one. Snap. Move to the next one. Snap.
Because at this point you're just taking your time to be careful, kind of moving through. I'll just allow you to kind of slowly but methodically kind of go through each of them.
Are there like aggravated like apes?
Yeah, like the first one you start with is a gorilla. As you unlock it, there's just boom slam out as it's quickly. And at this point you watch as like the fire is still kind of burning up around everyone. And it does seem to be spreading a bit.
I'm doing this as fast as I can. Like,
however, back with Arson, the chimpanzee seems to be looking at you sternly, of like pointing at you back towards the cages, points at the swaddle, and points at himself. And like he kind of like holds up his hands like carry.
Can I roll insight?
Sure. 17.
Puck is still making ape noises and walking on all fours.
Are you still keeping the Bane up and the Frightened, by the way, Puck?
I don't know if Mitchum is still here because his power went out.
I thought he's since come back.
Oh,
Puck is still making ape noises and walking on all fours.
Okay.
I am still here.
Alright, but are you still keeping up the spells, though?
You're at least
they would only last for a minute anyways, so
okay, that's a fair point. Yeah, at this point it would stop. As now that the fear has gone away, now all that's left on the gorilla is anger. As the gorilla kind of like looks like he's about to
we're the reason it's not still trapped.
However, anyways, back to the insight check from Arson. You note a few things. Looking at this chimpanzee. For one, and also looking at the chimpanzees around, all of them have been making kind of hand gestures between each other, and like between different species. I should clarify, even outside of their own groups. And the chimpanzee in front of you does seem to be like, for one, giving somewhat complex kind of like ideas or like commands, while also very much seems to be like very particularly like analyzing you or looking at you, and looking down at the baby before looking back out towards the coastline. And you very kind of quickly realize, at the very least, this chimpanzee is a lot more intelligent than you would liken it to be at first. Not only on top of that, with the 17, you realize like kind of the stick that they seem to be kind of holding in their mouth, very similar to how a human or someone else would hold a cigar in between their teeth.
Understood. I squint at this chimpanzee and then speak in common first. Do you understand me?
The head kind of turns, and he just kind of points back at you, points back at the cages, points back at the baby and Carrie.
And I like
Arson will point at the ape and then make a motion beckoning toward herself, and then will step back. She's trying to get the ape to understand, you should follow me. Because my plan is, I want to long rest and then cast Speak with Animals, but because I do not have that currently prepared. But I can speak with animals later after I've had a long rest.
That's
Obviously,
fair.
I can't communicate an
I'll
idea
say
that complex.
persuasion with disadvantage. Although I will say with the 17 on the insight, you're kind of getting the vibes of this so far that yes, it's intelligent enough to kind of understand to a degree. However, you think it's more of a language barrier. This particular chimpanzee doesn't understand common.
Holy shit, maybe they'd understand Vetzel's snake tongue, though.
I will speak in Druidic.
You start whistling upon the wind and start making certain gestures and patterns. Nothing. It just seems confused. Like, looking at you, looking at you like, what the fuck is that?
Has Vetzel has anyone else begun to approach us at this point?
I'll say at this point, if Vetzel wishes to approach the boat and the apes, that is his prerogative.
Vetzel kind of like goes over and he's muttering, not because of a pigeon told him to. He's just muttering in snake tongue that he's just trying to relax.
I'll move you over here. There is a look of recognition on the chimpanzee's face. However, you can kind of still tell that, like, hang on. Yeah, unfortunately, the chimpanzee still doesn't understand. Neither does the gorilla.
Vetzel kind of like.
Hang on, let me check something real quick. Oh, yeah, actually, no, sorry, never mind.
Vetzel kind of like sees the chimps like look at him. Does he see the child?
You see the two snake heads poking out of the
Arson's arms, the swaddle.
Yeah. And looks like they're still kind of like they're still crying a bit as Arson's kind of like gently kind of carrying them. Like, I presume you're trying to calm them.
Yeah, I'm trying to not like shushing them, but like I don't know. Do I roll for that? Is that like an insight roll or something?
I mean, the nat 20 medicine.
Yeah, I'll say persuasion.
Persuasion.
Yeah. Yeah, you managed to slowly but surely, like after you've gotten them in the fresh air now, they're starting to calm down.
I do have a question. Are Owen and I just currently slowly but surely unlocking the cages? No rolls having to be made.
Yeah, at this point.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Yes. Yeah. By the end of it, both of you managed to release a total of.
Go. So there's 15 cages.
Yeah, 15 cages on your side.
Oh, on my side.
There you have managed to free and aid a population of a total of about 28 apes.
Damn.
Right.
That's a lot of apes.
As over the course of the period, they seem to be like quickly filing, and like after you help one bust out, they're some of them kind of start seeing what you're doing and looking at the orangutan with the nail, like ooh, before they just kind of pull out more nails and bits of floorboards, before using that to kind of shove into the locks of other cages and open those as well. And after a certain point, it's kind of a snowball effect, as at this point, all the more chimps are out, and all of them are starting to flee out of the area.
I got a question. So this is at the front of the ship. What about the back? Do the other apes like try
I'm
to
at the
like?
front. You're at the back.
Wait, really?
Yeah, you're at the back of the ship. Okay. Yeah, you're at the back. This is the front.
Okay.
I am at the bow. You are at the stern.
Gotcha. Okay. I guide the apes to outside, basically.
And
they are the chimp. The arson is currently on the starboard side.
You do see a few of the apes begin to kind of like some after watching some of the apes come out, some of them start running towards the entrance, the opening of the wreckage going out, of which the chimpanzee seemingly lets them go. Others actually seem to be kind of reaching in, kind of like grabbing at some of the bodies, and kind of poking and messing with them, before another one kind of moves, like, come on, we need to, like, basically taps them, like, move, go.
Yeah.
As they continue.
While this is happening, Arson's gonna, like, peek over the chimpanzee. Vetzel, do you think you could speak to these people? Perhaps they understand your snake tongue. This is a Yuan-Ti bow.
Oh, shit, so it really is coming true. Okay. Yeah. Fucking. Oh my god.
Vetzel kind of like in snake tongue, like tries to say friend.
The chimpanzee
kind of like makes like.
Oh,
and he kind of like makes like that like a friend motion kind of thing. I don't know what that would be.
Yeah, the chimpanzee kind of like shakes his head for a minute before just woo, woo, woo! Kind of getting all of the apes' attention, before kind of looking out through the crowds, and like kind of half move, like walking, half jumping, or half walking, half crawling over towards one of the orangutans, which kind of grabs it by the arm and like starts pulling him forwards. As the orangutan looks up at you, confused, looking back at the chimpanzee and back up at you.
Vetzel says this, does the same motion, says friend in snake tongue.
The orangutan kind of tilts his head before nodding, and kind of reaching out a hand.
Vetzel puts out his hand.
Strength check.
Oh, God. It's a big heckin' handshake.
You feel a very heavy tug, as you feel the orangutan beginning to pull before the chimpanzee kind of grabs the orangutan's arm, like, no, stop. Before the orangutan kind of pulls away, like, ooh. As they look up. And before it's kind of nodding.
Vetzel, Wit and I found this, and she, like, pulls the child in view. We found this child on the boat, and we can't seem to move. Well, you know, I can fly. I'm really only not flying out of the way of these gorillas or apes, out of courtesy. But they seem to want the child.
Yeah.
And
I will say at this point, as more and more of the chimpanzees are kind of filing out and moving out towards the shoreline, the chimp with the twig in its mouth kind of looks around at all the cages, kind of holding up a hand like one moment before it starts kind of moving from cage to cage, kind of checking everything before coming back to the entrance and kind of passing aside, like, okay, you can go.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Sorry, no.
Vetzel, I'm going to need you. Oh my gosh, I can speak. Oh my god, I can speak. Betzel, I'm going to need you to explain to these apes that I cannot understand them, and it seems neither can you, but they can understand you, and they seem to maybe want the child. I'm not really sure. If they stick around for until after I get my beauty sleep, I might be able to understand them. But I cannot promise anything.
So, Wit, Puck, and Arson, you watch as that gorilla that was blocking the door earlier starts moving back over towards Kasha as Kasha's still holding her knife. And it's kind of looking like stay back.
Wit's gonna call over to Kasha, ally, for now.
Speak, ally.
Roll persuasion.
That's why he talked on for now. Not very charming.
Kasha steps back, but still holds the knife pretty tightly. Kind of like basically heading towards the tree line of like stay back. As the gorilla starts heading in this way before grabbing another wooden board from the ship, ripping it out, and then just starts walking the direction where Puck is hiding.
Oh no! Oh no!
And cresting around the corner, Puck, as you're still going, ooh, 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 as you look over to see this large, towering gorilla rear up on its hind legs with the wooden board in hands, with a wooden board in both hands.
I'm gonna reach out my hand to it and go, "Hi, I'm Puck."
Persuasion at disadvantage.
I would also.
You'll have to roll for me.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, I'll do that.
I also can't see my character sheet, so I'm not sure what my modifiers are.
I would also like to yell to the gorilla, "Friend, but stupid."
After hearing that, the orangutan responds in turn, just whoa, over towards the gorilla, just like before reaching up with its long arms and doing the hand gesture, doing more hand gestures. Gorilla looks back at Puck. Let's see this persuasion.
Would it be disadvantage anymore?
It's still a disadvantage, but still an 11. As the gorilla just kind of winds its arm back, holding the board above with both hands, before just flinging it over Puck's head, just foom into the ground as it impacts with the sand.
Puck is still just standing there, hair being blown back by the throw with his hands out.
As the gorilla just stands up and just beats its chest a bit, back the fuck off. Before he just turns back towards the group.
Vetzel's going to look to Arson and goes, "Arson, can I hold them, please? I think it'd be more profitable if I did." Venus?
Sorry, I am muted. I did not wee-wise. Arson hands the baby over to Vetzel, gently, before she kind of fucks off and then tries to pay attention to Elmo and see what Elmo's doing.
Yeah, you watch as, Elmo... roll insight on Elmo.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
19.
Elmo isn't too charismatic.
Insider speak boy.
Yep, no.
Wait, what the fuck? How's a monkey more charismatic than me?
Good question. Anyways. Well, though this is Elmo doing the thing.
No, I saw the roll for persuasion.
No, what?
Or was that from Puck's
persuasion roll?
That was Puck for persuasion.
Oh,
yeah, because
okay.
it was because I had to be the one to roll it.
For a second, I thought it was the orangutan.
No, that would be funny though. No. As. Oh my God, brain. Yeah. You watch Elmo has been kind of holding back. However, you can tell that his eyes have been glaring at that kid.
In a good way or in a bad way? In a like, oh my God, I'm an uncle, or in a like, I must eat the child?
I was about to say more so in a that is fuel kind of look.
Oh God.
Like that is a tasty morsel.
Wit is shielding at least the best we can.
You are very muffled. You're very robotic.
Can while Wit sorts that out, can Vetzel like look? There they are.
Yeah. Elmo currently looks like a lion trying to wait for a calf to get away from the herds.
Vetzel gets a wing umbrella.
Aw, thank you.
Nice.
How is Paimon reacting to the child?
I was trying to say for the past, 3 minutes.
Paimon's currently looking over at, Elmo, up there, again, hissing, hair up, very aggressive, back off.
And if I show Paimon the kid, what does Paimon do?
No, Paimon is, over the shoulder, basically looking down at the kid, but back up at Elmo, looking over at Elmo, back the fuck off, trying to keep Elmo away from the kid.
Arson is gonna walk in this direction, and beckon Elmo to come to her.
Persuasion.
To be fair, this right here is where Wit's wing would be.
Mm-hmm, yeah. Still, Elmo's trying to get under. Yeah, Elmo... Elmo looks back over at Arson before turning back, and is, slowly creeping their way back, while still keeping eyes on Vetzel currently holding the kid.
Yeah, I would like to do two things.
Mm-hmm. Would also like to do something.
Yeah, I'll let them do things first before I get on Elmo.
Yeah, Vetzel's going to kind of go over to one of the smarter looking monkeys, apes, I guess, maybe the orangutan.
Okay.
And he's going to try and say, especially the one that seems to be translating for him.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to try and say, are you protecting the kid? And he's making protection motions and the motions of the kid.
Orangutan looks confused before kind of turning, doing some gestures with the chimpanzee. Before at this point, actually.
Hello?
Yeah.
Right. Were they coming from the north or the south?
What was that?
Was the blue talon coming from the north or the south?
From the north.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, there's multiple things happening at once right now.
Yeah.
So over this way.
Yeah. As... oh my god, brain. Yeah, as the orangutan starts gesturing, the chimpanzee kind of starts gesturing before kind of turning back. And you actually watch as the chimpanzee speaks. However, at the very least, it does not seem to be a language that you understand.
Can I understand it?
Do any of us?
The question is,
Let me look at the party.
Okay, just everybody shout, everybody just say languages in order. Okay, Wit, go. What are your languages?
Oh, I thought nature was checking.
I'm looking through people's character sheets quickly, so it doesn't become a whole discordant thing.
And while that happens, I would like to roll Arcana check on the child.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Oh, Vetzel, you don't have any languages written on your sheet. Oh, no, you do. Never mind, I'm blind.
I do.
Whoopsie.
Imagine the speaking celestial.
You know what
funny,
might
but
come
no.
in handy? The goth
Nope,
druid.
no one has any idea what the chimpanzee is saying.
Dang, another language barrier.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
can I like roll to see if I know the language? Like I don't understand it, but can I roll to see if I know it?
Arson and Vetzel could both roll history checks, I suppose.
Ooh, history. That's different.
Mm-hmm. Knowledge of people.
14.
16 and 14.
Sort of like how, even if you don't know a language, you can know what it is.
You kind of know what it sounds like, yeah?
Yeah.
Like, I'd be able to recognize Spanish, French, Arabic, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Jason, you're kind of... not Jason, oh my god. Vetzel. Vetzel,
I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, Vetzel, as you're listening to, this presumably broken speech... you can tell that he's speaking a language, though it seems to be more of almost a broken version of the language. As for what language that specifically is, I mean, like, it seems vaguely familiar. Like, it's not Scale Tongue, though it does remind you a little bit of it, as much as you can't really make out any words. It kind of sounds similar. Whereas for Arson, you're sitting there for a moment like, wait a minute. You think they're speaking Draconic?
Oh. Does Arson tell us this?
Does Arson know any words in Draconic?
Nope. No.
Well, because it was implied that Zoman knows Draconic.
Oh. Arson, like...
When implied that Zoman knows it.
Arson, like, is, like, staring down Elmo, and then suddenly hears the ape talk, and is like, everyone, I think they're speaking Draconic?
At this point, Arson, roll for me an Arcana check.
15.
15. So... they seem to be forming, like, basically intelligent, conversation between one another. They know how to speak a language. I mean, of course, apes tend to be fairly intelligent, though this is definitely a step above normal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Are all of these apes awakened?
Yeah, I was gonna, can I differentiate between if they're awakened or if they're polymorphed?
Polymorph. Oh, that's actually...
as soon as Wit hears Draconic, he's gonna be like, Zoman! A little faster, please!
I mean, you can see that you can definitely see that some of the apes have sustained a few burn marks and burn scars, from this venture. So... I mean, theoretically, it could be polymorph, though you do recall if you do take enough damage and also concentration, and shit, like in a burning building of them taking damage from everything.
Okay.
It's theoretically possible.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
Got it.
Yeah.
I just tell them this, and they do with that information with as they please.
Hey, are the other people here already?
Zoman, do you know Draconic?
Wait, hold on. I was about to get to that. Omen's gonna step outside and try to like scan to see where the other group is gonna be coming from.
Okay. As you're peering around, you do
search for them.
Yeah. As you're peering out, you see their silhouettes progressively coming closer. You're just like, oh my god, the silhouette's tiny. They're so far away. Oh wait, that's Zoman. Like at the very head of the pack. As over the course of the venture, over the course of this whole scenario going along, please tell me I have the tokens in here. Thank God. As coming from the north. the party slowly begins coming forward.
I give Zoman a fist bump.
Oh shit, forgot someone. Wait a minute, that's a medium creature. Hold on.
Medium creature.
Zoman gets off of his stilts. There we go. Use the token. There we go. Okay.
The token is so tiny.
Yeah, because he's small.
It's Elmo sized, though.
Yeah, because they're both small. Because gnomes are small creatures. Wit?
I know, but it's just hard to comprehend.
As soon as the group,
I was imagining them like at least slightly normal size this whole time.
No, he's a gnome.
No. He's like 3 feet tall or some shit.
Yeah, about.
Yeah.
Not even that.
Yeah, he's like two and a half maybe?
Yeah, 2.5 feet's probably about accurate.
This whole time I was imagining Zoman at like 5'2".
Why? He's a gnome!
No. Garden gnome.
I'm a dumbass.
Garden gnome. Gnome from Gravity Falls.
Guys, okay, I'm a dumbass, I know.
Like a garden gnome.
Greetings and salutations. Oh dear heavens! Zoman looks on to see, as Zoman comes up to see the party, in various states of being wounded. A very odd, two-headed, bright-eyed child.
I've also never met Arson before.
Yeah, a new person with a smoky, ethereal, burning serpent.
The new person was mentioned. The new person was mentioned.
He sees this, along with about 28 apes of various sizes and shapes and colors.
You're not gonna make tokens for.
No, I'm not putting 28 tokens on the map. I'm sorry.
Fuck that.
Zoman, do you know any Draconic?
I do, yes. Oh boy, they have a lot more mouths to feed.
Come here.
Monkeys speak Draconic. Also, it's nice to meet you.
Who are you, madam?
This is Arson, our new friend.
Hello
She's
there.
looking down at this person. She's looking down at this person, and she, like, extends a hand to shake, and then she realizes, wait, fuck. And then, like, crouches, and then shakes the hand.
Roll charisma.
Oh no, bro. We stand short kings.
As you crouch down, very, very analogous to the picture of, like, here, how to talk to short people. No. As you crouch down, hands on your knees, looking down, like, hey, buddy.
No. She doesn't, not hands on her knees. She crouches down, but extends a hand to shake.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you come down to his level, he kind of gives this look of, like, oh, you poor sweet child. But seeming not to take it as offense, as he goes to shake the hand.
Yeah.
Zimmerman
Like,
pleasure to meet you, madam.
He also you know, she lets him take command of the handshake, and as soon as he pulls her hand down, she almost like acts as if her hand is a lever and her wings unfold from the back to their full wingspan.
He goes to begin shaking before he stops.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
I'm sorry for the smell. Apparently, I'm told that I have a smell.
Believe me, I can hardly smell it in the rain.
Okay. Well, you're
also, dear heavens, all of you are soaked.
Yeah, Zoman, could we get, like, introductions done later? They speak Draconic, and we're, kind of in a situation here with the child.
They speak Excuse me? The
apes? The apes seem to be awakened. They speak Draconic for some reason. The boat is from a Yuan-ti land. They can understand, I guess, some level of... What is the snake language?
Snake tongue.
Snake
scale
tongue. They seem to understand scale tongue. The boat is from.
Let me
yes.
go take a look.
Yes. And she quickly just moves aside.
Yeah, as he just kind of moves aside as the chimpanzee with the stick in his mouth moves forward. And as someone picks up and once again starts speaking in Draconic, as the chimpanzee the eyes widen a bit. You know what? Zoman's gonna have to roll persuasion.
Can Betzel say friend in Scale Tongue to help him with persuasion?
Are you proficient
in Scale Tongue?
Are you proficient in persuasion?
Oh. No.
Okay, then unfortunately no.
Can I quickly just give him a tap on the shoulder and then run away to give him guidance?
Do you try to hide this from anyone, or are you doing this openly?
I'm going to try to hide it.
Okay, roll stealth.
Not sleight of hand.
Sorry, sleight of hand. Yes, that's correct. It would be sleight of hand.
I was thinking I could just walk up and put a hand on his shoulder and not run away.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, I'm running away. I need to tend to Elmo.
And I shall roll for the monkeys, or the apes. You do watch as a few... You do see, actually specifically, you see one of the orangutans, as well as two of the gorillas, actually seem to be kind of keeping an eye on you as you tap on the shoulder and then slowly turn away before kind of giving like a bit of a sour eye towards Zoman.
Yeah.
Poop.
As Zoman begins trying to persuade.
Wait, is everybody there, or is it only Zoman?
Sorry, everyone's there. Just Zoman kind of ran ahead.
Okay. So we see Gregor.
Yes, Gregor, Katir, Sabine, and oh my God, Catwain. All of them are soaked and a little battered.
Sabine seems to be in better mind.
I see. Arson is going to wave and bat her eyelashes at wet, pretty elf man.
First, I'll roll persuasion for the apes. Then.
Also, I'll be right back. I really have to use the bathroom.
That's fair. Yeah, if you need to go get him.
Oh, she flirting.
Okay, first we'll do the apes. Then we'll go over to.
Can't believe
Arson.
Can't believe it. Two of the player characters are crushing on Couture.
We'll roll the coffee dice because Brown and
openly.
That is not too bad. Let me check Zoman's modifier. Not bad. You watch as Zoman begins coming forward and starts speaking. There's a brief moment of shock, and you see a look of recognition on a few of the apes' faces before a few of them start kind of grabbing weapons, or grabbing like rocks and sticks and stuff, right? Ready to grab and throw. Before someone quickly holds up a hand, like basically like no, don't do it. As the chimpanzee kind of looks over at the chimps, and the other apes, and kind of like holds up a hand briefly. Before kind of looking down at Zoman, looking over at Arson, back down at Zoman, and kind of starts muttering once again back in Broken Common, and Zoman turns over to Arson, was it?
Yes.
What do we do?
So, this chimpanzee seems to be their leader. And seems to go by the name, well, in Draconic it would translate to Smoke.
Oh.
At least that's what he calls himself.
What a cool dude.
And he wishes to assess you? Look at you?
Oh my, I'm quite flattered.
The apes don't look amused.
Arson walks forward and kind of like puts her staff to her side, like kind of like fastens it to her belt, and then like puts her arms up as if she is surrendering.
The ape begins.
Oh, and she also like extends her wings.
Okay. Yep, you feel her out, open the arms and everything, and the ape begins feeling at your pockets.
I don't stop him. I have nothing to hide.
And he begins sifting through.
I have weed.
And
I have a feeling that's what it wants.
Also, massive.
And as the ape just kind of is like trying to sift out in the rain, a few of the apes have since kind of moved towards towards the shade of the tree line, and a few of them are kind of like basically pulling up some of the crates and like broken like the boats and other bits of wood to kind of like cover themselves. The chimpanzee kind of feels towards your snuff bag.
Snuff bag.
Or your snuff box, yeah. Or your snuff box, or whatever you keep. Is the snuff box or a bag, or where do you keep your
my weed in?
medicine?
It's in a pouch.
Okay, it's in the pouch. He kind of gestures, kind of reaching in, and actually goes to pull out one of the joints. And kind of like just kind of spits out the stick and just puts it in his mouth.
There you go.
And
do you need a light? And she like she casts produce flame, but like only on her finger.
Yeah, the chimp kind of like widens his eyes, like ooh, before nodding and holding out the joints.
Only knows what's up.
And she like puts her finger under the joint to light it, and then like quickly like you know how when you light something and then you like put it out by like waving it out. So she like lights it and then like waves her hand to put the fire out.
Yeah, he nods before kind of like gesturing over to Zoman a bit before putting the joint in his mouth to take a big puff. As someone perks up. So apparently they're aware of magic and are distrustful of people using spells around them. So you're okay. However, don't push it.
Very well. Well, if you need a dealer, I know a guy. I also grow my own shit. I just haven't been able to because, as you can see, I'm on a deserted island.
His Zoman's brow kind of looks like furrows a bit before translating for Draconic. And at the hearing of that, the eyes kind of widen a bit before nodding and just kind of taking out the blade, just ooh, 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 and all of the others seeming to be kind of like hollering and cheering as they begin kind of like slamming their chests and pounding at the ground as if in joy. Before a bunch of them kind of start like grabbing at the crates and wreckage and whatnot. As the chimpanzee begins pointing fingers around the place, and a few of the chimpanzees begin dismantling the wreckage.
Yep. Arson just turns away before saying, enjoy. And then, but when she's a bit further away, she doesn't try to hide it, she just says it when she's a bit further away, but she says, at this point, maybe we could start a cartel.
The monkey cartel.
Zoman just looks.
The drug and you will remain in bed.
Zoman watches as Arson walks away before just kind of like looking over to Omen like, what?
I mean,
she's new.
She's kind of our new member. She's not from this island. She's actually from. What city was it?
She got sent by the son of...
Oh, she's our reinforcements. Reinforcements.
She's from our original team, basically. She was supposed to be with us the day we dove into this island, but she I guess she was a little bit late.
It's not the reinforcements that's the problem.
Yeah.
Understood. Well, I suppose I'm going to be having to talk with Smoke here about assessing a few of the new hands at work here.
Yeah.
As Omen is saying, Vetzel is very clearly like still rattled, like he still seems really shaky, and he just kind of walks up to Zoman, very clearly keeping the child close to him. Zoman.
Yes.
We have shelter after this, right?
There is a sea cave that we have been holding out in. As
Also, that's where you guys were from.
Yeah, we found a sea cave towards a. It was towards a portion that we couldn't access earlier because of the higher tide. Though hopefully now, and at least until the storm gets worse, we might be able to use it temporarily for shelter, and also as a new
there's
outpost
a big
point.
boat.
True, however, he kind of looks over as you watch as one of the parts of the upper deck kind of collapse in on itself from the fire.
Ah, shit. Okay, never mind.
Vetzel kind of like looks to the apes again and goes, "Can you ask them about the kid, if they know anything?"
I can try. Those right now, a lot of them seem to be concerned about getting out of the storm. We should reassess and gather our bearings, gather everyone together, and should we head for the sea cave or should we head back towards home?
There's no home.
There's no home.
What happened?
It mostly blew away, and then we had to sleep in the hole for a day, and that hole is now going to flood.
But there is something that we can go ahead and
we could, if we want, we could, if we want to make it to the cave on the cliff.
Yeah, it is much larger. It is much larger.
We do have a larger group for protection, though we do need more food.
Oh,
what?
Food. You don't need food.
Wit looks at the giant enemy crab.
When I got inside of the ship, a crab pulled me. It was
Is
a
it
giant
enough to
one.
feed 28 apes, along with the other party members?
I can feed 30 people, and Arson raises her hand.
You can?
Well, it would involve me casting 3 spells, which would incur the wrath of wild magic, but it's it's something.
I would rather not tempt fate.
Gregor, Omen, come help me drag this big thing out. And he walks back into the wreckage to head towards grab the crab.
Yeah, we pull up the huge ass crab.
Ooh, actually, Wit and Omen, as you're both heading back in, roll for me a perception check.
By the way, Venus, when you notice Vetzel looking at you, he seems a lot more calm. Like he's almost like accepting of you now.
Great.
Omen, if you could also roll a perception.
Yes. Let's see. Perception.
14. You know this crab fairly intimately. As you begin, both of you begin to kind of pull the crab back, at least out of the water. And as it kind of starts dredging and kind of pulling away, like, bits of wreckage and barrels and crates, as it kind of makes just a dragging path through the sand and shrapnel, you actually see a glint of something metallic, kind of like slightly like kind of twinkling in the firelight.
Is it another dagger?
Can I see what it is?
As you reach in and you kind of have to hold your breath, like dip your head under the water to kind of like get into with your hands to pull it free out from one of the crates. It was kind of near this, like it seems more on like the left hand side, closer to where the opening in the body was. And inside you actually find this beautiful looking brass, like this bronze brass metallic, kind of feathered serpent headdress.
Ooh! Yo!
I'm afraid I don't have the picture of it right now to show for Roll20.
Omen is quite literally right now rogue activate.
Well, tuck that away. Let's finish pulling this crab up.
Wait, what's a headdress? I kind of forgot. Is it like a crown?
Almost like a very ornamental looking helmet. The helmet looks like a bronze sort of serpent head. Well, admittedly soaked and the feathers are a little bent, though they aren't super damaged. This plume of feathers kind of back behind where the brass of the headdress meets like this sort of ornamental kind of piece. Along with like these two kind of straps going down the side that kind of go down the shoulders. Very kind of Aztec looking.
Okay. Ooh, this is interesting. I basically like place it on like only the like at my shoulder part, so like the helmet is like on the shoulder, so that I can continue pulling the crab out of the ship.
You just kind of stick it on almost like a shoulder pad for right now.
Yeah.
Pauldron.
Yeah. As you kind of go.
How big is the crab?
Big.
Like how big we're talking?
Wit did also call for Gregor and Katir's help. As well.
That point. Also, roll persuasion, Arson, as you attempt to pretty dull eye Katir as he moves past.
I was about to say.
And then when everyone finishes up, I have something I want to do.
Wait. Does Vessel miss Arson making moves on his crush?
Are you hiding this pretty boy, this pretty doll-eye look from anyone other than Katir? Arson? Trying to make it a one-on-one thing, or more of just a public hello, nurse? Like...
Hello.
Hello?
Venus is you're muted.
Venus is muted. Oh, no!
Venus? Oh, no, Venus.
We'll get to the persuasion
I was about to
say...
What?
I was about to say... Oh, she's here.
Yep. Roll persuade. Are you hiding this attempted look to anyone else other than Katir, or are you just
oh no, absolutely not.
Understandable. Continue. Persuasion. 13. Katir, trying to keep. While his hair is soaked, he does kind of have that like unkempt, hot, wet hair look. You know what I mean?
Fabio.
The hair the braids were kind of torn out, and it's just kind of like the glistening, bright emerald green hair cascading down his chest.
Nature, I think I know why everyone simps for your NPCs.
Okay, that time it's intentional. As he makes his way along, he gives a look, seeing this new person. So let's see.
Oh, no.
He gives a knowing nod and a bit of a soft smile, like "Hi," like "Hello, stranger," before he kind of just like nods, keep moving past, over towards the wreckage with what was it, Catwayne and Gregor?
No. Katir, Gregor, Omen, and Wit.
Okay, just okay.
Because
I was about to say.
That's so badly healing.
Wit, I can tell you right now, Wetzel basically conveys how he feels, which he sees this, and it's that crushing feeling of course I didn't have a shot, and he just kind of like pushes it down and kind of moves away.
Yeah, some people clearly need healing, so that's why he's not calling Catwayne for help.
All right, folks, lift with 2 legs, knock your way back, and heave! As you start carrying it back over.
This looks like a Backstreet Boys music video. Yeah. Just a 4. Just a 4.
I will say this crab is about the size of like a 2-person dinner table.
Can't believe the new boy band just dropped.
Bruh.
Can Wetzel do his thing?
Yes, absolutely.
So I never rolled Arcana on the kid.
Oh, yes! Roll Arcana if you may. 15. As you're peering...
He really doesn't fucking trust this thing.
That's fair. As you're peering down this child, which has since mostly calmed down, though of course it seems a little bit, not doing the greatest. It's not exactly over the moon looking around at the storm. As the wind continues to howl. You can definitely tell looking at this child to this Yuan-Ti child, something seems special about it. You're like almost the look in both of its eyes, in both of its pairs of eyes.
Something special other than two heads.
Yeah, well, obviously more than just that. Like, there's... You definitely get the sensation that this is a... Calling it fate might be a... I was unsure how accurate that statement may be. However, it is poetic, in a way as well.
Wetzel kind of like looks at them, and it's very clear he kind of sees himself in the kid. Just from like the circumstances, and he's kind of like gets choked up before he just kind of like snaps out of it. And he's going to go over to Katwin and Zomin, and he's gonna like kind of like he's like almost like clutching to this child at this point, and it's very clear he's holding back a lot of memories.
Katwin's coming up like, all right, let's see who that. Excuse me, Winston. As I'm coming through. As Katwin just kind of comes up through the crowd of apes, over towards Zomin and Zomin, Smoke, and Wetzel. As she kind of walks up, like, all right, what's this? Oh God! As she quickly comes over, first off looking at you, but also looking at what's swaddled in your arms. What the hell are you? What in the nine hells did you? Sit down. Give me the kid. You look exhausted.
Vessel kind of like hands it, and as soon as he lets go, he breaks.
Shit. Zomin. No, you can't carry him. Could someone carry him carry this man to Shades somewhere, in the pouring down rain?
As soon as it's dropped, Widow'll come over and start shielding it with his wing.
And
as like before Wetzel's carry, he just kind of like grips onto Zomin and Katwin's collar, kind of goes, "We need to talk."
And before you, as you effectively collapse from exhaustion, in Katwin's arms, well, not in Katwin's arms, but in nearby with Katwin and Zomin, and as your new group, your new company,
posse.
Well, yeah, your new posse begins to take preparations to gather supplies, gather resources, and shelter from the storm away from the burning wreckage of the past. There's one final thing that happens. One moment. Puck, I'm guessing a 19 hits your AC.
I don't even know if Puck can hear us.
I think that does hit him.
I think that does hit him.
Puck, are you there, buddy? I know you're muted on this on your end.
He also doesn't have access to his character sheet right now, so he might not know.
I'm aware.
Okay. Okay.
He's here in the physical realm, but not in the mental realm.
He's here in spirit.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He lives in us.
Hello?
Hello?
Mitchum?
I think Sandstorm kind of fucked up their internet.
Yeah, I think he's a little off.
I assume they just got punked by Gorilla.
Yeah, I think that was my guess.
I will say, at least for now, as the rest of the party, the camera pans out to the rest of the party beginning to prepare resources, Lit can heal their wounds, and prepare for another wave of the coming storm. watching the birth of a new ley line unfold before them. Off in the background, you do see a single gorilla creeping up behind Puck with a single stick. Specifically, this stick seems to have a scorpion at the end of it. And before there's a chance for a swing, the screen fades to black, and we shall see what happens next time on Legends of Norterras.
Fucking roundabout by Yes starts playing.
Yes! As the scorpion's about to come down.
To be continued meme.
I do think it would be fair for him to have moved over to join us at this point.
That's fair, but nonetheless.
We
shall see the fate.
I don't think it's fair to punish Mitchum's character because he's in the middle of a sandstorm and can't talk.
Right, yes. I am fully aware. I don't. This is meant to be a joke thing. It's not meant to be.
Okay.
Also, I love how, like, character-wise, Hadwin has been like the most sarcastic, most like jokingly bitchy character, and she's the first person to see Vetzel on the fucking brink, and she's like, "Oh, fuck, not the emotional one."
Mm-hmm.
Then again, she is also one of the 2 people that has heard about Vetzel's deep promo.
That's fair. Either way, I hope everyone enjoyed this latest session of Legends of Norterras Bloody Gold.
Thank you for the session.
I don't intend to keep making random things happen.
I mean, hey.
I just thought...
'Tis nothing but fate, my friend.
I got up really early this morning. I'm gonna head to bed.
That's fair. For anyone who does need to go on ahead. See you guys later. Don't hold
me
against you.
Alright. Bye. So, chat, I hope you enjoyed the session for today's Bloody Gold.
Yeah. For those of you who are interested in what I do, I'm going to do this shell. There is a link. Actually, there is a Discord for those who are interested in continuing the D&D conversation. So there's a link to in the About section of Twitch down below. There's also a YouTube channel, youtube.com/natureclaws, in which the VODs and highlights of the games go up very periodically. I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays here. DMing all DMing homebrew 5e games running concurrently within my own setting of Nordereth. I also stream on the weekends, doing variety gaming streams, where I just play whatever the hell I want, because, you know, fuck you, it's my channel. And currently we're going into Spoopy Month. We're going into a Poctober, of which we're going to be playing variety... So, sorry, I heard some of this music playing in there, or someone's talking in the mic? Anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, hello, I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Just bear in mind, you can hear that. But yes, for Poctober, we are playing all things dystopian and dire, esoteric and occult, or horrifying and all things spoopy.
Yeah.
Anything within that purview, we'll likely be covering during this month, if I have the time, of course. Though the big game we're going to be covering a decent bit of is going to be playing a bit more Persona 4 Golden.
Did someone say Persona?
Yes. Anyway, apparently we are still in the fucking tutorial. We're about to go into our first dungeon, quote unquote. Our first proper dungeon, I should say, but nonetheless.
Technically, this is the third. Technically, according to the story, this is the third Mind Palace. The third dungeon. But you don't know that.
Okay. Spoilers, I guess. Anyway, without further ado, I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their day or evening or whatever time zone they are currently in. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their week. And hopefully we'll be able to see you guys next time. let's see. Who we're gonna raid today? Who's online? Who's a good friend of the things and the stuff?
Mario Sack streaming.
Mario Sack is indeed streaming. Tempting. Let's see. Sorry, I'm also looking through my own feed of...
Robbie is playing D&D.
Yeah, Robbie's playing D&D. We have Mario Sack. We have...
Mercs are playing.
Ooh,
do we want to raid someone new? It's another question, though. Because I'm gonna hanker in for a new person. I like meeting new people.
I would recommend a VTuber who is currently live.
Oh?
Monarch is currently live.
Ooh, Monarch.
Hold on, doesn't she have a bigger audience usually?
Leandly?
Yep.
Yeah.
We could. Yeah, they currently have 1.6k. I'm not opposed to raiding Leandly. I am also a fan of at least cover some of their YouTube channel stuff.
Can we do this for Vetzel's sake since he's traumatized? And I quite like Monarch.
You know what? Sure. Let me... Actually, I just realized I'm not actually following Leandly on Twitch, which is surprising. Let's go ahead and there. Sure, let's go ahead and raid Leandly. Give me a moment to... things set up. Also, what's our raid message gonna be? Oh wait, I think I already know exactly what our raid message is gonna be.
What is our raid message?
D&D turned into Ape Escape.
Oh, I was gonna say return to monkey.
Yeah, that works.
Return to monkey.
Return to monkey.
Monkey.
Great.
Yeah, just
monkey. Bottom text.
Oh god, I just realized my icon's a turtle. Monkey.
You're preparing Bloody Gold session. Monkey.
At least Arson and Smoke can unite under one thing that transcends all language barriers and
that's Smoke.
Exactly.
Yeah, Smoke. He radiates the Godfather energy of a criminal underground.
Oh my god. Arson and Smoke start like running a mafia, and he becomes like this really just wizened monkey man with just like a bunch of weed plants behind him, just a bunch of like really monkey beautiful mafia. Flowering cannabis plants.
Why am
Arson starts a drug cartel with a bunch of fucking chimpanzees and other apes on an island on the edge of New territory. I'm all for this. I'm all for this.
Why am I imagining Monkey Yacht
Enjoy the
Club?
stream. See you guys later. Bye.
Bye.